everyone! Henlo, how's everyone doing today? Oh god, I'm here, I'm awake. Last night I slept so badly. I think I was waking up like every hour, so I'm really tired today, but I'm ready. I've been waiting for this for so long. How are you guys doing? Look here, back to lurking. Enjoy lurking! I appreciate it. Wait, where is she? Aha. I am ready. I am very ready. So, first of all, thank you so much, Kuro Games, for sponsoring the stream. I really appreciate it. I've been so excited for this update because, with PGR, I do keep up to date with CN content. Not the story, but like purely the characters. And I remember when, Bianca's altar went like kind of viral on Twitter when, she released on CN. And I knew that, like, from that moment, I was gonna, like, I needed her. I saw the videos of her fighting, and I was like, oh my god, she's beautiful. And, yeah, now I'm just, like, it's weird to me how fast time goes by. Cause, like, it does not feel like it's been a year, but I'm really excited, so. I don't want to waste any time, I've got a lot of black cards. And I think I'm just gonna go straight into pulling. Because I have zero self-control. Oh, game's ready here for me. We actually have two options here. First time seeing this game, the first thing is using mommy. Yeah, no, seriously, this game's incredible. I cannot recommend it more. I mean, if Bianca isn't enough to convince you, I don't know what is. We have two options. We have the regular. And we have the fate. And if I click on the fate, you might see something you don't like. You might see something that, okay, right, I'm gonna hear me out. So, canning the patch. I had some leftover black cards, and I was like, well, I want more canniness. So I was like, you know what? People have like said to me before, well, fate's really good if you get lucky. And I was like, I can try it, right? Because I wasn't in any rush. I was like, you know, with black cards I could burn. It was fine. I knew what I was getting into. I was building pity. So I think it's actually cheaper now to pull on fate than it is to pull on regular. Because fate is like 59 at max, right? 41 plus 59 is 100. And this is 60. So technically, it is cheaper now to pull on Fate than it is to pull on the regular banner. Yeah, it was a really smart move of me, wasn't it? There's no other banner than Fate. Yeah, it has to be Fate banner. Get it first copy and then do Fate safer. Yeah, no, that's what I was doing though. I got Karen on regular, and then I went to pull on Fate with the spare. Because slightly higher rate means slightly higher chance of getting her per pull, right? So that was my plan. Look, I think it's cheaper at this point just to pull on Fate. So for the first time, I'm gonna do Fate pulls. We'll actually see if I go full pity. But best case, it could be, you know, 39 more pulls. Worst case, it could be 60. Oh, 59 technically. But either way, it's cheaper. Shall we begin? We'll just do Temple. Straight away. And surely we're gonna get her. Early on. Please. Wait.
I will give anything to bring you victory.
Wait. Well, there's your reason to pull on Fate banner. I am no longer pity gang. It feels good. Definitive proof that Fate banners is better. Honestly, look, I've been convinced.
That guides others.
I've been convinced.
I still take honor in exploring the essence of darkness.
We gotta get a weapon still. But, Fate banner propaganda is crazy. Look, I've never, like, actually pulled on Fate before. Which is why I was building pity on, carrying his banner. Because I was like, ah, sure, why not? There you have it. I am pleasantly surprised. Shall we get a weapon, I guess? Here we go. This is her weapon, I believe. Yes, cool. Bianca Stigmata. See, I'm used to. I think the name on CN was like Abyss Stigma, which with my accent sounds better because Bianca Stigmata sounds like really posh when I say it. Like Bianca Stigmata. It sounds so posh, but right. Let's do it. Watch this. I'm gonna get this first try. I'm gonna have the best luck in the world. This is gonna be first try. Right? Come on. No. Nah. Too good to be true. Let's get like this game. It is kind of, imagine like Devil May Cry, but like on crack. It is so good. It's like, it's Devil May Cry with the with the addictiveness of crack. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. Actually, I'll do the tutorial for Bianca in a second if you want to see. But it's insane. It's insane. Something about this game, just like, it tickles my brain in the right way. Cool. Second temple. I'm not pity gang. It's not gonna go to pity. Called it. Wait a second. Double? Nah, okay. I've heard when it was on. If this is actually not off, right? Don't say 20%. You're evil. You are evil. No way! I've never been desire censored so hard, but like in the good way, right? I've never ever been desire censored this hard. 30 pulls for Bianca and her weapon? Hello? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Do you think we could get another Bianca with the pulls that we have right now? Do you think we could get like a second Bianca? Or should we slow down on the pulls? I'm kind of like we could try and go Fate Banner again. Pet, we could go for Cub. Actually, I haven't gone for anyone's Cub before. This her Cub? I mean, it says it's the new one, so I'm gonna guess this is her Cub. Lift skin? Ooh. I don't know how the lift skin works. But should we, we'll get the Cub. Liz Fairy skin for 10k BC. Ooh. That is pretty tempting. Is gacha? Shall we? Okay, we'll get the Cub, and then shall we try, lift skin? Right. Oh, it's 20 pulls. Okay. Oh, shall we 10k max for skin? Okay, cool. Well, either way, we'll have some left over. So I think I'll get the Cub, and then we're gonna go and live skin. Right? Let's go. I've never been one to like get and use Cubs before. Oh. Well. I'm not gonna complain. I'm never gonna complain about my luck ever again. I have won. Right. Where's the live skin gacha? Where do I go to find this? Is it this? Is this it? Oh. Tapper? Okay. Well, I did. It's extremely beautiful. Liv needs some happiness. Right. Shall we, shall we gacha? So... How much is it? Oh, so you convert like this, right? Is it 50 black cards, 50 of these? Do it? Okay, I've exchanged. For one research. And how this works. We'll see though. Okay, cool. Ah, so that's how it works. It increases every time, right? We're gonna do this. I want the skin, so like... Okay. I'm fine wasting BC on this. If it's for Liv, is it really a waste? As they say, live, laugh, love. I'll just keep doing it. Come on! No. I got plenty of serum. Again, come on. Whoever it's not a waste. I love Liv. Come on. I think all my luck went into the first stuff. What's it called? The Bianca pulse? Come on. That's the weapon skin. Cool. Pity. Me, pity gang. Never. Actually, how many pulls it's been? This is the 9th, right? So yeah, pity. Yeah, pity gang. There we go. Nice. There it is.
If meeting you is a miracle,
it is such a pretty skin.
Endless burning in my chest.
Well, look, it's fine. Well, technically, it was 10 pulls. So, yes, it cost like 10,000 black cards, but it was 10 pulls. There we go. Right, let's let this one live. Ah, there she is. Yeah, she's not built yet. Yes, I need to change that. I'm gonna change that. I have an excuse to now. I just keep using Wanshi, honestly. I only ever use Wanshi, and I need to actually change that. Look how pretty! She's so pretty! I'm sorry, Wanshi. I'm sorry. He's gonna get replaced. Where's Bianca? I did hear that you recommended in-game stuff for Bianca is apparently like not that good. And that I'm definitely gonna look at the wiki for the memories and stuff. For Victor 2. Oh yeah, wait, you can like change it separately now, can't you? Where is she? How do I change the what's it called? I think I'm having a moment. Give me a second. How do you? You can do it. I know you can, but I can't remember how. You know what? It's fine. Coding? Oh, is it in coding? Ah, that's the one. So I was looking the wrong. I love her. Why is she so pretty? Yeah, I'm so sorry, Wanshi. You're getting kicked. I mean, I'm close to building the dream team, which is gonna replace Chrome and Wanshi eventually. Look, I don't play for meta, right? I don't play for meta. I play for the characters I find the coolest, and oh my god, my throat is killing me right now. 1 second, I appear to be dying. Yeah, I play for the characters I find the prettiest. And, eventually... There's a pun that can be made there. My dream team will be made. And when that day comes, I'm gonna be so happy. But, my girl Bianca, where is she? I think once again I'm low on these things. See, oh, I'm one away. My, terrible PGR trait is that I don't save. I don't save resources. And I need to save them. But like that instant gratification hits different. There we go. Highest we can get for now, and then a weapon I think as well I can probably level up. I think? Aha! I love quick train. Heavy's toxic trait, yeah! I'm like incapable of saving. Right. How do we even play her? Let's do the tutorial. This is gonna be me getting good. How are my bows? My bows are good today.
Returning. Beginning extermination.
Okay. Upon a red orb, 3 ping launches 5 piercing attacks and deals physical damage to the target. Cool.
Too late to confess.
Okay. Upon a blue orb ping, launches a spinning slash that deals physical damage to the target and pulls enemies towards you. Cool. Then throws the staff out to generate a sword shadow that continuously spins and slashes nearby enemies, dealing physical damage.
Resistance is futile.
Okay. And for this game, the music often goes hard. What kind of game is it? Well, you can see now. Imagine Devil May Cry, but like, this is what it looks like. Upon a yellow orb ping, dashes forward to launch a horizontal slash and upwards thrust and knocks enemies into the air, dealing physical damage.
Too late to confess.
And can read occasionally.
Resistance is futile. Evil will not be tolerated.
I love Bianca's voice so much.
Evil will not be tolerated. Resistance is futile.
She's so British. She talks like this.
Too late to confess.
She's got the British accent.
Resistance is futile.
What does her ult look like, by the way?
Behold, the final light.
Okay. I want to beat this guy up a little bit before we learn about her core. Pass it! Oh my god, that slam! Wait a second. Wait.
Judgment.
I think I like her just a little bit. Just a little bit. By the way, how's the is the audio good? Hold on, by the way. What, like hold? Wait.
The end of this nightmare. Too late to confess. Resistance is futile.
I'm gonna follow the next guy in a second, but oh my god, those attacks are incredible. Alright, let's run. See, I'm sitting. I'm sitting so hard right now.
May you rest in peace.
Look, I'm trying to be normal. I really, really, really am. But something. You guys know that pretty girls are my weakness, right? And something about Bianca is just. I'm not okay.
Tracking, analyzing, returning. Beginning extermination.
Alright, so keep tapping basic attacks to launch a 5-hit attack with the sword staff. So this is the basic attacks, right? And my favorite is this one. Oh, I haven't seen that one before! I just saw the final one. That's so cool. I walk? Oh wait, no, I missed the after range thing. Wait. I'm gonna have to restart the tutorial because I missed some really important information about this ghost pings here. Stigmata isn't able to trigger Matrix via dodge. Ooh, well in staff form holding dodge will trigger simulated Matrix instead to activate Luminous Realm for 4 seconds with 12-second cooldown. So hold dodge. Whoa! And she. So you hold dodge instead, and she does like her own thing? So she can't do Matrix, but she can do her own Matrix. Whoa! It's the snap!
Evil will not be tolerated. Too late to confess.
That is insanely cool. Wow! And the top bar is the timer on the Matrix. I'm gonna replay the tutorial, I think, after this, just so I can see what I missed. But this snap.
So this is how it ends.
It's such a satisfying sound. She stops time, even the timer. Wait, actually, she even stops the timer. Okay, wait, I'm gonna replay that because I want to read the stuff that I missed by pressing keys.
Tracking, analyzing, returning. Beginning extermination.
I'm so normal. So. Sorry, I just I wanted to see it. I know, I'm not tapping that fast. I just want to see like the full attacks because oh my god, that's incredible. The animation team is going hard this update. Oh, I did it again! There's a slight delay before the text pops up, and I press the key. And pressing the key just deletes the text. I don't care anymore, I just want to see this. Alright, let's do it again. Or not. I need to see what the text says. But I keep making the same mistake.
So this is how it ends.
I'm getting distracted, okay? I'm getting distracted. Bianca checking. Wait, Bianca's checking her nails in her normal attack? I need to see this. Wait, okay, I need to read this time. I'm getting too distracted.
Analyzing, returning.
And then I'm gonna play the next tutorial. I promise I'll just one more time. Let's have a look at her attacks. Oh! Sorry, I know the game's telling me to tap faster, but just like seeing her attacks, they're so cool. That's insane. Right, now you're gonna tell me. Upon entering staff form, instead of actical orbs will be generated. Okay, cool. Adjacent actical orbs of the same color can be consumed when Luminous Realm is active. Okay. It will trigger Matrix via dodge while in staff form holding dodge will trigger similar to Matrix. Activate Luminous Realm for 4. Okay, cool. This snap is so satisfying. And then using that ping consumes the above pings. Yep, okay, I get it now.
Resistance is due. Evil will not be tolerated. Too late to
Right, now we can leave. Now we can leave.
So this is how it ends.
Game is actually trying to read. I know, but
in peace.
I'm doing my best. I'm just illiterate, okay? I'm illiterate and easily distracted. Signature move, cool. She does her drill sword. Oh, is that when she's checking her nails?
Analyzing, returning. Beginning extermination.
Oh, I accidentally tagged out the game. How did I manage that? It's impressive. Press and hold, dodge trigger, Luminous Realm. Through which pinging orbs will generate afterglow points.
Evil will not be. Resistance is futile.
Then you consume the red ones and it consumes one above. When Stigmata's signature is active, all afterglow points accumulated via her core passive will be consumed for the afterglow enhancement effect, and her basic attack will inflict the afterglow shadow effect. So activate sword form, which will stack up her Stigmata will, and Stigmata has super armor.
Behold, the final light.
This is a different form where she goes, oh my god! No basic attack will launch an upward thrust. Oh! Whoa! Wait, did I do that wrong? Basic attack, press and hold. Wait, what? Press and hold basic attack? That didn't work.
Judgment.
I think I did that too early. Yeah, I did that too early. Whoops.
Extermination.
Aha! That's insane! Sensible dodge will also trigger resolution. Wait, what? Dodge base first attack. Still basic attack to launch an upward thrust attack and keep pressing, holding basic attack to follow up with a 3-hit sword dance. Wait.
Extermination.
That's insanely cool. Oh! Shoot! Have signature to spend all will and cast. That is insane.
Resistance is futile.
I love the massive beam.
Running out. Evil will not be tolerated.
I'm gonna use the sword thing. I need to look at her attacks. The one that she looks at her nails.
Extermination. The end of this nightmare.
Wait, so what's her... So when she's walking forward, right? Oh, I see! Wait, I saw it! I saw it! Wait. So you wanna use the orbs that are like, Okay.
It's too late. The resistance. Behold, the final light.
I am perfectly normal about Bianca right now. I'm trying to get her up in the air again. Oh, never mind.
The end of this nightmare.
I saw her checking her nails. Wait, it's when she walks forwards and yeah, like that. She looks at the nails on this side. That's...
Resistance is futile.
She's insane.
Resistance is... Behold, the final light.
Can I send you up to the air? Can I send you a flying, please? Thank you! Oh my god!
The end of this
I'm having a little bit too much fun right now. I can't help it.
Resistance is futile.
I didn't have any blue orbs. Wait, I wonder if I can like... Yeah, I missed out.
Resistance is futile.
I should have waited till I can queue them all up.
The final light.
It's the ones that she launches them up in the air. It's like kind of reminds me of carrying that. But I can't pull it off very well because I don't know. I'm not keeping track of what like attack I'm on.
The end of this nightmare.
Yeah, I'm normal about this.
So this is how it ends. May you rest in peace.
I'm not gonna pull on fate. I'm not gonna pull on fate. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be good. Contract this. I just wanna... I'm gonna get like skill issued, but... Given that I roll... Yes.
Tracking, analyzing.
I got so
returning.
lucky.
Beginning extermination.
I'm gonna get skill issued by this so hard.
It's too late to confess. Evil will not be tolerated. It's too late.
Alright, let's go.
The final light.
I'm doing my very best right now, but it's not very good. My best could be better.
The end of this
I'm super rusty on PC because I've been playing more on my phone recently.
Futile. Running out. It's too late to confess. Behold, the final light.
What? I suck so much.
The end of this nightmare.
Freaking was so hot. Yes! I really appreciate it.
Running out.
Oh, I got stunned. Whoops. That's my own fault. I got skill issued.
Resistance is futile. Evil will not be tolerated. Behold, the final light.
I don't know which attack I'm on, like, to know when to go up in the air. That was insane. Come on.
The end of this nightmare. Resistance is futile.
What?
It's too late to confess. Time is running out.
Oh, I got hit again.
Behold,
Whoops.
the final light.
I feel like I'm being really cool right now. My gameplay sucks, but I feel like I'm doing something.
The end of this
There's
nightmare.
a lantern on the gauge. Wait, on the what? On the snap gauge? Like this? Yeah, the middle. I saw.
Resistance is futile. Behold, the final light.
Can do the air combo. I really suck at the air combo. I'm not like quite sure which attack I'm on. Just know like how to do that. But easy. So let me.
This is how it ends. May you
Quite literally tutorial boss, but still. Oh wait, Lenses even in the sword for jumping to the air. Oh, is that? Oh, okay. I see it. She's so fun. She is so fun. Oh my god. I think I'm low on gifts still.
Don't worry.
I can go to the dorm and try and get some more. I just want to see more for oh, by the way, I've not used my selectors yet. Does anyone like have any, you know, I mean, I was gonna use it on stream. By the way, right, if you're looking to get into this game, I can fully recommend it now because they've added in some new player like missions. And you can select any of these characters for free. So, and also like a weapon once you've got like far enough, but I think I'm gonna go Ushio Plume, because I still have not got it yet. I mean like the the simp in me is like, let's just get another copy of Lee Entropy. I don't need another copy of Lee Entropy. But I really think Ushio Plume, like, I could benefit from, because I just have not got her so far, and she's so much fun. Like, I have played her in the guild stuff, and she's great. Yeah, screw it. Lucy, here it is. I have not got the weapon yet, because I have not been keeping up to date with that, but... Oh, here we go. Let's get Lee. Whoa! Thing is, right, now I actually have an ice team. I had like Chrome Glory, but I never had like an actual full ice team. So if I this is really good now, because I can split my teams into meta team and the dream team. And the dream team is gonna be formed in a couple batches. And the good team is gonna be ice team. So now I can finally play the meta, I guess. Although I don't know if Ice Team is still meta. I'm like, I don't keep up to date on the meta. I play for Roland, and I play for Kamu, and I play for Lee, and I play for Wanchi, and then I play for like Liv and Bianca and Karenina. Right. My poor back is hurting me. Let's feed her some presents. I don't have that many this time.
Hold on.
It's disappointing. I need to start saving more instead of just dumping them all into my constructs. But I'm just gonna feed her anything. I know I should be saving these, but like, I can also do her sage as well for the, yeah, that's only level 3. It's fine. 3 is plenty.
What shall I give to Commandant? Oh, don't worry. I was just thinking about what kind of present you would possibly like. It's more interesting than I thought.
I love her voice. When the end up came out, I listened to every single person's voice lines, but I don't think I gave Bianca like enough attention. And ooh. Oh, she's walking away.
My Commandant. Commandant, please forgive my rudeness. I didn't realize you were already
Oh.
here. You have worked hard enough today. Please, take time to rest. That's my suggestion.
Oh.
And it can also be an order if necessary.
An order.
Even
No,
if
I'm
I
good at-
cannot
I'm normal,
become
I'm
the
normal.
light that
I'm
guides
normal.
others, I still take honor in exploring the essence of darkness.
The angle, I wasn't gonna comment on it, but if you guys comment on it, then I guess I have to comment on it. It's a good angle.
If only I could have met you earlier. My apologies. Please, forget my foolish words.
She has two massive personalities.
I don't want anyone else to see that fragile side of me.
That comment wins. You've won. For the rest of the stream, you've won.
Faith.
I
gives
love
people
Bianca so much.
motivation, But only the heart can tell them where their destination lies. My answer is right here in my eyes.
Oh.
Can you see it?
I'm not gonna say anything.
To Commandant.
I'm not gonna.
Oh,
She knows.
Don't worry. I was thinking
called
about
out
what
so
kind
hard.
of present you would possibly like. It's more interesting than I thought. Commandant, it is very childish to attract someone's attention in this way.
She just flicked my forehead. I love her. I love her so much. Wait, I just wanna... Sorry, it's just... Wait, let's also these two as well. Oh no, I already saw these. This one's funny, I like this one.
Commandant, it is very childish to
I
attract
just noticed
someone's
your
attention in
claws.
this way.
Her claws! I just... Wait.
Commandant, it is
the other one, yeah.
very childish to attract
I mean-
someone's attention in this way.
Oh. Hopefully I'll have had enough time to get like her presents from the what's it called? The event stages. So in that point, like, cause I'll be streaming again. I'll be playing this game again on Sunday to finish off whatever I didn't finish today. So then I'll go through and have the rest. Hopefully have like at least these two unlocked if I sweat it out enough. But like those claws, they could tear me apart and I would be grateful. Okay, so new chapter. Let's have a look here. Oh, this is really pretty. Also, the music, by the way, in the login screen for this update, so good. So let's get up the aha, there it is. Let's get into the voice story. Yes, I'll play through it at some point. Actually, yeah, I might. If I finish the main story for this, I think I'll probably go and look at lists. Okay, cool. So let's do this. Rawr. Oh, the good start. As the last corrupted falls, the blue-hued space falls silent once again. Several tropical fish stare at the uninvited guests through the thick glass that houses them. We in an aquarium. That's cleared. No more hostile signals detected. Hi. Hello. How is the light detector running? It's set up to upload the scans automatically at set intervals. Look. Chico looks down at her terminal and finds a new imaging document there. However, there were also multiple obstructions interfering with the signals within the detector's range. There's no way to pinpoint the location of a specific target. Chico nods and continues asking, how's the hacking on the surveillance authorization going? She hears no answers, just the sound of the Purifying Force members moving around. What's the status on the cameras? Chico raises her voice. Why are you kicking me, Norris? She can hear the mumbling from the back of her team. Chico sighs, frustrated by how badly her team is working together. Almost every member of the Purifying Force is used to working alone. There's never been an operation that requires a team of more than 5 ever since the Purifying Force was formed. Not to mention the Purifying Forces enlisted many members from other squads, as well as new recruits from fresh out of school, leading to the current situation. I'm sorry. Were you asking for me, Vice Captain? Chico takes a deep breath and calms herself, asking the same question a third time. Have we gotten access to the cameras? Copy that, Vice Captain. The hacking operation hasn't been completed yet at the moment. A brief commotion of panic comes from the back. A young construct is staring at the terminal, his fingers flying all over the keyboard. Love this chapter. I'm really looking forward to it. His name is printed on the custom terminal. Delapoer. Is that how you pronounce it? Delapoer? The security system here isn't using the proper encryption method from the Golden Age. It's a bit difficult to crack from the outside. But if you can give me another 15 minutes... no, 10 minutes. Looking at the corpses on the floor and her injured teammate, Chico contemplates for a moment. That's longer than we can afford. We've encountered 5 corrupted attacks already. Who can say when the next one's coming? How long will it take if we hack it from an access point within the administrative room? I can't English today. Copy that, Vice Captain. If I have access to the administrative room, I can transfer the virus directly to reset the system authorization. I'm adjusting our objective. Prioritize making our way to the administrative room and access to the cameras. And stop saying copy that before every sentence, rookie. We don't need your habits from boot camp in the field. Copy. Understood, Vice Captain. But our mission here is to search for the Red Tide worshipping cult, Scarlet Revelation. They got tricked here by the Ascendants. The higher-ups won't be happy if we got sidetracked and get them killed. If they were indeed tricked here by the Ascendants, like as the intel said, they could be monitoring us right now. It's already unusual that this Copperfield aquarium is still running. We should at least get the security cameras on our side. Pack up, team. Check your ammo and prepare to go. Roger. Hey, stop spacing out. Get your stuff and be ready to go. Don't startle me, Norris. Why on earth did you apply for the Purifying Force if you're so easily scared? What's wrong with you today? You can usually hack into small cameras like this just with your toes. Are you getting stage fright joining a big operation for the first time? Or is the customized terminal I gave you not to your liking? I remember that you used to need the same pillow or you couldn't sleep well. Are you still using Sleeping Pod 3? Does it apply to terminals as well? You guys are bullying each other. My toes. Stop exaggerating. Delapoer shakes his head, bombarded by his terrible friend's endless questions. The terminal is great, like I said. The encryption here is uncommon. Delapoer looks confused as he says that. But most assets Copperfield left on the surface use the same encryption method. This is the first time I've seen something like this. Maybe the guy was getting creative that day. Or perhaps the Ascendants altered the encryption. Delapoer shivers, quickly covering Nars's mouth. Knock on wood. I don't want to see any Ascendants today. You're part of the Purifying Force now. Sooner or later you'll run into them. When I used to play, I'm using PC. There's PC client and mobile. The link I have pinned is, I believe, for iOS, but you can download the PC version on the site. Nars easily removes his hold and rests a hand on his shoulder and said, speaking to him earnestly. This is part of growing up, you know? You talk like you had met an Ascendant before. Delapoer knows the person before him. Had Nars survived an encounter with an Ascendant with an intact speech module, Delapoer would have had to disable his own audio module or he'd never have heard the end of it! Even though a new Ascendant pops up every other day, and many of them show up during the Kowloon War. Sorry. I still haven't met one. I'm kinda lucky, I guess. My luck has to continue, right? What are you still doing there, Norris? Have to go. Norris pats Delapoer on his shoulder as he walks past his friend. Don't you worry even if we run into Ascendants. You specialists are rare in the Purifying Force. You'll be safe with us in the front. And Vice Captain is with us too. Not the best reputation, sure, but her skills on the battlefield are unmatched. So stop being such a sourpuss. How can you tell how I feel through my mask? I know how you feel even if you're an abstract piece of art. Oh. Well, that's not good. A bullet lands next to where Nars is standing. The squad leader urging Nars to return to his post is pointing a gun at him, with smoke still coming out of the barrel. Norris. I'm coming. By the way, I've requested a transferal to your squad after this mission. We can watch each other's back in the future. With that, Naris rushes to the front of the troop. Dilapower sighs, looking at Naris getting further and further away. Don't you jinx it. Packing up his terminal, Dilapower looks up casually and finds a tropical fish in the tank staring at the troop of the Purifying Force members. This antique of a facility from the Golden Age is still running without issues, even to this day. Out of nowhere, Dilapower suddenly wonders if the fish there consider the humans some aliens trapped in their own glass cages. The members of the Scarlet Revelation believe the dead are reborn in the Red Tide. Since it retains their memories, data, and consciousness, the Red Tide projections are considered echoes of their lives. The difference in their forms and living habitats makes it impossible for them to communicate. Just as how fish cannot understand humans, humans cannot understand the lives in the Red Tide. Wait a minute. Why is there fish in there? The facility might have been running. How could the fish survive this long without anyone to look after them? This is a well-maintained graveyard, but a graveyard nonetheless. There should be nothing but rotten corpses inside. Maybe they're mechanical fish, right? Dilapower walks away from his team, slowly walking towards the group of fish that have been staring at him. The closer he gets, the closer the fish approaches. Thousands of fish adhere to the glass on one side, their eyes forming a giant insect-like compound eye, the gaps between the eyeball filled by their colorful bodies. Whoa! Okay! The thousands of eyes slowly turn, tracing Dilapower's footsteps. Dilapower's reflections in them gradually expand, twist, and transform. He's not in the Red Tide, is he? As the water moves and surges, his self in their eyes begins to melt like butter, and his bones, blood, and flesh crumple away, leaving an empty sack of skin floating in the water. Oh god. He cannot feel his feet anymore. A vaguely humanoid-shaped figure approaches the glass wall that separates water from the air. Wait! The closer he gets, the more blissful he feels, as if every organ in his body is screaming with joy. Bianca. It's Bianca, right? His consciousness will be liberated from his cage for a sky of freedom. His body will break the chains that bound him and sprout a pair of wings. Whenever the game mentions this, I start panicking because it never ends well. Just a little bit closer. Bianca! Her bright consciousness slowly rises, her sense of self re-established. Dust-covered corpses lie beneath her feet. The faint light from the lamp in her hand is slowly dying, and the projections in her visual module are dissolving into the air. How are you feeling, Bianca? The projections overlap with the figure before her. For a brief second, she cannot recognize who that is. Calibrating her visual module, Bianca finds Lucia standing before her. Next to Lucia is a human, while other members of this operation are standing further away, keeping watch. I'm okay. Were you the one that terminated the Phantom Tracer, Commandant? Yeah. She looks at the now darkened lamp and frowns. Your mind was extremely unstable back then. The deep mind connection might not make it in time. So I authorized you to stop the tracer first. That is when Bianca realizes that her mind is currently connected intricately through a special network. Was her mind deviation so severe that she did not even notice this earlier? A timely— wait, I could do the British accent now! I have an excuse to do British accent. A timely assessment, Commandant. Oh, Commandant, sorry. I gotta speak it the proper way. After viewing some events that took place here throughout the Phantom Tracer, I began to experience hallucinations. Looking at the mere handful of bionic fish in the giant fish tank, Bianca is certain that the thousands of tropical fish she saw earlier were hallucinations. My mind is stabilized now. You can stop the deep mind connection, Commandant. I gotta say it the proper way. It's like, it's hard. Alright. As the link is disconnected, Bianca hooks up the lamp-shaped Phantom Tracer back on her belt. Compared to the sphere of FOS, this tracer has a much higher risk of mind deviation. You should rely on it less, Bianca. I agree with Lucia. At least now we know what's the longest we can use the tracer. Asimov and Vesalius have mentioned that if we can stabilize the mind through a deep mind connection in time, there is no fear of a mind deviation. Don't take unnecessary risks. Don't worry, I'll use it responsibly. It's too hasty. We're underprepared for this mission in this new frame. Babylonia at 9 AM. Thank you for your hard work on the last mission. You mentioned this in your report that Lythos has some unique insights on the Red Tide. He seems to believe that the lives taken by the Red Tide aren't completely gone. They merely live on in another fractured form. This seems to match what Noan said. I suspect the incident at the Copperfield Aquarium is the work of Ascendants. Copperfield Aquarium? You heard me. That's where you're going next. The truth is, the Ascendants aren't just targeting constructs with their rumors. They have also swayed some scavenger groups that hold similar ideals. Projection on the bridge suddenly displays a large amount of intel and images. Scarlet Revelation. It's a new group that believes the Red Tide can resurrect the dead. From the testimonials we gathered, they were a small group of 13 before gradually expanding into a group of thousands. Oh, it's a big cult then. The original 13 that started the group called themselves the 13 Revelationists. That's a real cult. They haven't done anything as fanatical as pushing or luring people into the Red Tide yet. But recently, the 13 Revelationists all received invitations from an unknown Ascendant, one after another. The Ascendant promised them rebirth through the Red Tide if they showed up at a specific location and passed the Ascendant's test and filtering. Even though the 13 only considered rebirth through the Red Tide as a tale of solace, any comfort they could find turned into a lifeline in these desperate times. Most of them had died on their journey. The purifying force only found dead bodies and a handful of survivors when they arrived. Ah. Well, that's not good! Only one of the 13 Revelationists survived. Oh, hi! A picture of a woman with dark eyeshadows appeared in the projection. Grace last appeared in Copperfield Aquarium. Were the Ascendants trying to turn the people into one of them? No one mentioned that it was not humans but Lythos who turned him into a construct. You do not know how or why, but the Ascendants also seem to possess construct technology. Not really. The situations are different from Noan's. They all tested negative for tantalum 193 affinity in conservation areas in the past. There was no way they could have become constructs. And we found the technology used on Noan's frame was more or less identical to ours apart from the anomaly in his mind. In theory, even the Ascendants couldn't turn them into constructs. Nonetheless, we couldn't just watch as our own were sacrificed for some Ascendant conspiracies. We sent a team of Purifying Force to investigate the aquarium, but they also disappeared. Even Chico. Yes. This is Chico. We're no longer detecting any corrupted signals at the entrance and the surrounding 1 kilometer area. Beginning the investigation on the Scarlet Revelation now. Well, that's the last recording we received. We want you to continue Chico's mission and investigate the Scarlet Revelation and what the Ascendants are after at Copperfield Aquarium. And try to rescue as many survivors as possible. Understood. Any questions? Wait! I have one, but it's not mission related. What is it? It's about Lee. There's so many questions you want answers to that you have no idea where to begin. However, Hassan seems to know what you want to ask just with the mention of Lee. I understand your worry, but I can't tell you too much yet. But I want you to know that we're doing what we're doing to prevent another Imperia. The real hope is the people who created all of them. Your words at the Parliament didn't just impact people's opinions on the 0-point engine on the moon. So, trust our people and give them more time. I'll go get ready. Lee! I love Lee. Any mention of Lee gets me excited. The mood of the transport craft is dreary. Most members of the Purifying Force are not speaking. Rare, brief interactions quickly revert to silence. You recognize some faces from previous missions, but some you do not know. They seem to be new recruits who just joined the Purifying Force. But you are perhaps most surprised by their captain. Bianca, you're framed. Bianca's here in a completely new form after being severely injured in the previous battle with the agent. You're not surprised to find her as the captain of the squad. You are surprised to find her using a new frame you've never seen instead of the Veritas frame, while the Zero frame is under repair. Even her bow has been replaced with a sword staff. Our mission takes place indoors this time. Since a bow isn't the most optimal weapon of choice, I've been provided with alternative equipment. Noticing the confusion in your eyes, she explains the reason why she changed her weapon. By the way, Vesalius asked me to give this to you. Bianca hands you a familiar-looking connection device. Is this the improved Deep Mind connection device? Why do we need it? I'll explain later. Please wear your seatbelts first, Commandant. I need to say Commandant, right? I keep getting it wrong. Phantom Tracer? That's right. It's the new technology at the core of the Stigmata frame. According to Bianca, the lamp-shaped Phantom Tracer can help her reconstruct the past in a said area. The Sphere of FOS, the Grey Raven used, could do the same as long as there are functional digital devices on the scene. This is all the Tracer is for. But unlike the Sphere of FOS, the Phantom Tracer can read parts of the data stored within the punishing virus before deciphering it with an enhanced version of the Sphere of FOS. Limited by the construct hardware, we cannot perform the same kind of analysis and simulation as a dedicated machine. A machine like that, however, is easily infected by the punishing virus, which limits its mobility. The Sphere of FOS, as Asimov invented, can be used by constructs, but it only works on the data stored inside functional digital devices. The Phantom Tracer fills the gap between them. Given how the surface is filled with the punishing virus, we can use this tracer to figure out what happened to an area in the past. My accent is struggling today. So, the punishing virus is capable of storing data. Now that I think about it, the red tide projections have proven to show similar traits. According to the researchers, they've been investigating this property of the punishing virus for a long time, dating back to even before the red tide was first discovered. But it wasn't until Nan's recent appearance that gave them the final piece of the puzzle. Using the Phantom Tracer will lead to mind deviation. Although you do not understand how the Phantom Tracer works, it is clear to you that deciphering information from the punishing virus is not as easy as clicking open a document from a terminal. Yeah. Yes. If a deep mind connection isn't established after running the tracer for a certain amount of time, it can lead to permanent damage and deviation to the mind. And given that the deciphering process involves a punishing virus, establishing a deep mind connection while the tracer is running exacts a heavier toll on the Commandant than usual. How long do we have? We don't know yet. You don't know? Hold on. Bianca, has Stigmata been calibrated and tested in simulations? No one only arrived on Babylonia a while ago. If the researchers were only able to complete the Phantom Tracer after no one's appearance, then Stigmata must not have been made for long. Given how urgent this situation is, this frame has only been briefly tested and calibrated. But we're certain that it won't damage my mind when we're not using the Phantom Tracer. As for the Tracer itself, there wasn't a suitable testing venue on Babylonia, and it was too late to test it on the ground. You can't help but clutch your fists so tightly that your nails almost pierce your palms. Your palms. The real hope is the people who created all of them. Your words at the Parliament didn't just impact people's opinions on the zero-point engine on the moon. So, trust your people and give them more time. You almost have to squeeze your words out through clenched teeth. President Hassan and Asimov wouldn't have agreed to this. Who made Stigmata, Bianca? Bianca closes her eyes and does not speak until your fists eventually relax. It was Corona, Commandant. They've been researching it since the punishing virus appeared. I don't know if I trust Kurono. I don't know if it's a good idea. This seems like a really, really dangerous plan. If Kurono's involved, it can't be going well. Maybe I'm extremely biased, though. Chico's squad was heading towards the administrative room. Bianca's explaining this information. Bianca's explaining the information she retrieved through the Phantom Tracer to her team when a call to her terminal suddenly interrupts her. Hi? Hello? Hi? Miss? Ma'am? Hello? How is the Phantom Tracer, Stigmata? A pale face appears in the comms interface. We just finished running it for the first time. I'll upload the relevant data after the mission. Please do not interrupt please do not interrupt our operation unprompted again. I believe I mentioned that to you before, Vesalius. Oh, that's Vesalius. Huh. Vesalius sneers at Bianca's words, showing no desire to terminate her call. I see. I'll upload the data now. The tracer only ran briefly, but it generated more data than expected. The upload is progressing slowly. Right. Are you the Great Raven Commandant? The pale female figure turns her gaze towards you while she waits for the data transfer to complete. I am. The scalpel she's holding as well! So not only does she look absolutely insane, I'm guessing she's like a medical professional. Judging by the scalpel that's covered in blood. I wish that was my blood. I heard you directly connected your mind beacon to a corrupted in a previous mission. That's right. No wonder they were so confident. Didn't even bother to arrange a recovering plan for you. You're certainly much more capable than the last Great Raven Commandant. How did the deep mind connection with Stigmata feel? Is there any difference to repairing Imperia's... It's Eclipse now, isn't it? Mind? Their names are Bianca and Liv. For some reason, Vesalius seemed inclined to call constructs by their code names or their frames instead of their actual names. She grins mockingly, seemingly having thought of something. Singing the same tune, are we? A familiar appearance would help stabilize the mind. Recognizing your own face will keep the mind from deviating. Vesalius' smile grows even more sarcastic. I thought someone who spent every day and night with constructs would stop fooling themselves at some point. Should I commend you for being the hero the Parliament meticulously adorned? To have those pretty ribbons ensnare your critical thinking? If it's foolish to think that constructs are mere tools, it's equally foolish to think constructs are just humans. A perfect body, a controlled path of evolution, and an independent mind. Constructs are a new life form. They are the next step of the evolution! I like her thinking! But that doesn't mean we need to abandon or deny who we were. Lucia suddenly speaks up from a side. Perhaps your name meant a lot to your past as a human, but your frame's codename is what anchors you in this new form of life. It's unwise to avoid it. You keep telling yourself you're human, but you wield powers a human can only dream of. This discrepancy can't be swept away with a few pretty words. Look, okay, I love her so much. The main reason for mind deviation is the disconnection between yourself and reality. How do you remain yourself if you won't confront your distinctions? Are you dressing like a nun to take the deserters to heaven? You should be sending them to hell. Know you as who you are, not who you were when you were a human. None of them has been a human for a very... Vesalius. Bianca interrupts Vesalius from finishing what she has to say. The data has been uploaded. Please complete your assessments quickly. We still have work to do. Fine. Vesalius' projection goes silent as if reading something. He soon furrows her brows. The shorter than benchmark runtime wasn't unexpected. You weren't our first choice after all. She reads a few more pages and gets growingly displeased. The hallucinations appear immediately afterward. That data doesn't seem to be completely useless. It's surprising and fascinating, but it also proves that your mind was deviating before your hallucinations appeared. You should heed my warning, Stigmata. Eliminating the punishing virus isn't the only way forward. The Phantom Tracer was made to decipher the data within the punishing virus. To utilize the weapon of the punishing virus half-heartedly in your half-hearted form will only create a greater disconnection within yourself. I'll think about what you said when needed. You're still running into these hallucinations later anyway. I look forward to the data those unanticipated phenomena provide. I want to be a data point for her. Remember to stabilize her mind with the deep mind connection in time. I don't want my work to become something one and done. Not that we have more tissues from the hetero hive mother to make another Phantom Tracer. Vesalius disappears from the projection after she ends the call. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. Yes! She's... I agree. She's so cool. Who is she? She's the lead researcher from Corona I mentioned before, Commandant. She was also one of the lead creators of Stigmata. What is that warning she mentioned? This coating wasn't what the Stigmata frame looked like. The original form leans more towards the stereotypes of the purifying force and witches. But considering that a familiar appearance can help stabilize the mind, we made this coating in response to the short production time of the frame. This wasn't part of the plan. Bianca seems to think of something right as she says that. A rare hint of hesitation flashes across her eyes, but it quickly disappears, replaced by her usual determination. She's female Collins? No, she's not female Collins. She's more like... She's more like, an unhinged, insane Asimov. We took too long to upload that data, Commandant. Oh, Bianca, sorry. We took too long to upload that data, Commandant. We should proceed with our mission. A hastily made frame, a temporary coating, a replacement from the top candidate. You have more or less understood what happened from their conversation. But if Bianca's not willing to talk about it, you should just let it be for now. Alright. She's female Asimov. Well, Asimov's not like that. Like, Asimov's hinged. He's very hinged. She is very unhinged. Asimov's very hinged. So... There we go. You start hearing the echoes of muddled footsteps within the aquarium. From the depth of the unseen underground, the hospitable staff are ready to welcome you. Well, that's not alarming. Oh, so it might be on contract login. Unable to identify employee information, connecting to AI customer service. Whoa! Wait! Dear esteemed guests, welcome to the Copperfield Aquarium. This is very cool. The big tentacle is oh, this area is currently closed for repair. Please accept our apologies. Our staff will enter the activation password as soon as the repair is complete. We appreciate your patience. This is so cool looking. Copperfield Aquarium wishes you a wonderful day. It's so eerie. The candles on the floor as well. Is that at the end? Oh. Okay. Oh! Wait, this is really cool! Not just the entrance. Every facility in the aquarium is working properly. There is a small amount of punishing bias lingering here. Oh wait, sorry Bianca. We can use the phantom tracer to look into it later. Left control and Q? Let's see the right timing. So that's the phantom tracer, right? We can look around. Something here. Oh, okay. Next to the bottom floor is a long line that appears to have been drawn with a metal object, with two small lines of text beside it. A metal sign with the layout of the aquarium. The lower third floor is a large pool for sea creature performance. The other two floors are ordinary bio-water tanks. The first line goes, to latecomer, the bottom floor is a passage leading to the nearest town. The second line goes, to latecomer, don't go into the passage, it has been sealed after the collapse, it's full of water there. It's badly corroded. Oh, it seems the text was carved a long time ago. Switching back into the British accent is harder than I thought it would be. Here. White paper is cut into long strips, reading no pythons in the water. Oh, a batten's back is written rabbits or yum yum. Scenes in the past emerged in front. Oh? This is... Oh! Hi there!
Time is running out. It's too late to confess.
I didn't say them to come at me. It was an adaptability something of the Phantom Tracer. I didn't read it. The British accent is hard to do, okay? I'm literally from the UK and I can't even do it properly. I'm getting skill issued hard.
It's too late to confess.
I have to wait for orbs to generate now. Oh, help! Help me! He wasn't asking me for help. He was looking at someone standing in my direction. Thank you, Bianca, for blessing us with British shrimpy today. Yeah, I have to be British now. Are you convicts in Babylonia? Was it chief women and people that he met? Yes. Lady Revelationist and other Revelationists are still down there. Would you like to join us? Lady Revelationist. I think this is how Scarlet Revelation calls Grace. No, you were the ones who need to be saved. The lower third floor is filled with the red tide. This way we will be reborn. God, thank you. This person's insane. This is all the information we can get. What is this? Opens a voice recorder, but only asks if you're recorded. There's some stuff down here. Oh, it's a whale! It's me! To my beloved daughter. It seems the text was left by the owner of the aquarium. The candles won't last long. Someone has been replacing them. Is it the refugees or the ascendants? This is not from the aquarium. There are battle marks on it. I'm shrimp. Well, I mean, in gacha games, I am whale. The current is too strong to pass through. Let's see if we can find another way around. Oh. Oh no, that's not good. No need to be sad. We have new lives now. This isn't what I wanted. Oh, come closer! What is this? Run as far as possible. No, come and kill me. Sooner or later, you'll become one of us. That was... Panda Chase is reacting again. Seems... Okay, cool, we have to fight again. This is so welcome. I love this horror theme. It is incredible. Whoa.
Time is running out.
Oh.
Evil will not be tolerated.
There we go. Whoa, shit! Where did you come from? When can I? Aha, there you go.
Evil will not be tolerated. Time is running out.
It's weird not being able to matrix straight away. I have to get used to the manual matrix, you know?
Futile.
Oh, I messed up that ping. I wanted to do 2-3 pings and I got the muscle memory wrong. You want us our enemy? You want me to follow you? What's this? Oh, this thing! This place. A 4-digit password is required. This is the switch of the water gate. What was the thing that gave me the tips? Oh? This is all the information we can get. Situation on your side. We are still in the West Wing, but we found traces of survivors as a byproduct. Let's go to where survivors are. Over here? It was sealed from the other side. The punishing virus concentration here is very low. Who's out there? I'm in Babylonia. Are you in Scarlet Revelation? Really? Lady Revelationist was correct. Was she born again? Sorry, we're here to investigate on her and those who disappeared with her. Disappeared? I remember they went down to clear the passage that collapsed to get to the red tide in the pool. Right behind that water curtain. But it's closed. We closed it. Lady Revelationist asked us to wait. Ask us to wait here for her. But she's still not back. I'll find her and ask her to evacuate you. Really? Then I'll give you the password. Oh! Well, that was easy. Thanks, friend! Thanks, the camera. It was the game, not me. That was the game. Cool. Untrace starts the byproduct. Wait, we need to use this thing. To be 9451. Oh, 9 4 5 1. Nice. The water curtain opened. That's why we can move downstairs. Dear esteemed guests, the undersea tunnel to the lower second floor has been repaired. Please enter in an orderly manner. You can find restaurants, entertainment facilities, and 24-hour dolphin performances on the lower second floor. Copyville the Aquarium wishes you a wonderful day. Oh god. As the water curtain lifts, the tunnel to the lower second floor appears before you. The punishing virus concentration in the air is increasing. Your protective suit warns you at the same time as Lucia. Fortunately, the risen concentration is still within an acceptable level. You smell a rotten scent different from the red tide through the tunnel. Well, if you cannot help but turn and stare at the fire alarm box covered in children's graffiti at the end of it. Fried red and black meters cover the decorative instructions like splashed ink. Dark red slime oozes out from underneath as if rotten scent is made physical. Squelch. Yeah, screech. Oh, it's... ew. You also hear jumbled, heinous whispers. You swing with your assigned blade, removing the door to the alarm box entirely. Splat. Slosh. And the thing inside drips onto the floor in consecutive globs, forming a cake of meat that is about 2 arms wide. The expression cake of meat is so horrific. This is an ooze-like substance without a concrete form. Newly grown muscle tissues and lumps joined together by splintered metal and fresh organic matter submerged in slime. Bianca can see countless figures through the phantom tracer. Their faces are blurred. Their identity is unrecognizable. The most she can do is identify if they're male or female presenting. Well, the organic matter rises and falls with its breath, and plump cysts bubble to its surface one after another. They quickly burst, splashing the foul substance within them onto the surrounding floor. The ooze cries every time a cyst bursts, and is when you can vaguely recognize a few twisted faces on its lump-covered surface. Their eyes are squinching, as if they're ecstatic, but their mouths are twisted in all kinds of ways, whispering and murmuring painfully. The ooze wriggles its lumps, struggling to crawl towards the spilled filth. The sharp, splintered metal cuts open its pink skin and blood spills out, leaving a trail on the floor. They're leaving nothing to the imagination here. It's so poetic, but so horrific at the same time. What makes you shudder is how the mouths mutter joyfully as the ooze loses more blood. Oh, and they're suffering. One of the Purifying Force members takes out a flamethrower and wipes away the curse filth before you with a 2,800 degree fire. As it's burned into char, the metal hidden underneath its lumps is revealed. What is that? Bianca picks up a metal plate with the end of her sword staff from the burning body. It looks like a tag of a construct. Wiping away the material clinging to the metal, Bianca sees a name. Oh. Delapoa. Who's calling me? Delapoa looks up from the cold hard floor, looking for the voice that was just calling him. He's inside a regular lounge room. Apart from the usual furniture, there are all kinds of terminals here. There's even a medium-sized personal computer from the Golden Age. Delapoa takes some time to sit up as he discerns how stiff his body is. Haven't rested for a while, have I? Whatever, I should go. Delapoa opens the door and falls. Damn it, how did the Ascendant get here from so far away? Norris is running inside the tunnel as quickly as he can. Signs of infection, vital fluids of different colors, and charred wounds cover his body. Norris' squad finally escaped the Ascendant's pursuit after a suicidal bombing. In return, everyone but Norris is now buried underneath the crumbled aquarium. Norris only managed to escape because he was lucky enough to not be caught by the mechanical arm. Comms is busted as well. I've gotta get out of here to inform the others. Recalling the hellish scene on the lower 3rd floor, even someone like Norris can help but shiver. Damn it, I was supposed to be on the front line. Why was a specialist like you rushing in? Norris clutches the broken tag in his hand, his anguish turning into his motivation to move forward. The empty aquarium is filled with the echoes of his curses. His experienced sensors detect the faint grating sound. Bang, bang, bang! Norris empties his clip at the dark corner without hesitation before rushing up and striking with his standard knife. You can feel his blade cutting through a tofu-like texture before smashing into the hard floor. What the hell? Slop. Off target. 0 points. Philippa fires at the target ahead of him expressionlessly, accompanied by the flat announcements of the AI. The rings on the upper body-shaped target are spotless. The arm outside of the rings, however, is adorned with a few bullet holes. 9.5 points. The AI makes another announcement, and an intentionally woeful voice coming from beside Delapoer follows. Guess I'm not doing too well today. Although Delapoer cannot immediately remember the person's name, he still responds automatically. That's enough. Wasn't your previous best score 8.7? Hey, don't get mad at me for your poor performance. Come on, Sourpuss. Our enemies on the surface might not be humanoid, right? And think of it this way. The enemies can't hold their weapons if you hit their arms, right? It's better than nothing. It's better than not hitting them at all. That said, I think you actually hit closer to their legs there. His enemy is not fast. The slow-crawling creature even stops sometimes. But Norris no longer has his hands to fight back or legs to run away. The slime shot from the monster immediately melts away Norris's tantalum-made limbs, and the highly concentrated punishing virus it carries proceeds to infect him. Norris cannot do anything but lie on the floor as he watches the monster crawl ever so slightly closer. I don't like this! Hungry. Constructs don't get hungry. Don't you think it looks a bit too creepy? Whatever. It's free anyway. Those guys from WGAA love to host weird functions like this. Delapoer is holding a robot-shaped cookie. It's strawberry jam, eyes glowing an eerie red. Delapoer cannot remember the chatty construct's name. They know each other so well, yet so they must be good friends, right? Delapoer feels empty inside, as if something is missing. Give it a taste. Will the hole inside him be filled once he accepts this gift? Delapoer gently takes a bite. I think this is all a hallucination his mind is making in order to, like, what's the word? Rationalize what he's actually doing in real life. And I don't wanna cut to the real world anymore. I don't wanna know what he's done, if this is the case. Clang, squeak. The chatty construct quiets down. No, I was right. Is he eating his friend? No! Crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. I think Delapoer just ate Norris. No! It tastes alright. What do you think, Norris? As prepared as she might be, Bianca still cannot calmly observe what is unveiling before her. The ooze crawls around on the floor, searching for something and failing before returning to the fire alarm box as if the dark little space is the only shelter it trusts. Skulls, yes. Bianca hears sobbing inside there where she cannot see it. Come on, get closer. Let me take a good look at you. Bianca walks toward the voice, compelled. That's it. There's so many of us here. Come closer. You'll see them. Oh? Lucas Wade in death is wishing you could see the dead again. A chill fright drags Bianca back from her disoriented mind, and she finds herself in a snowing field somehow. Why did you come here? To save people. Hearing the voices behind her, Bianca fights not to look back. Is this my memory? Do you like snow? Our attachment to the living clouds our judgment, resulting in an irreparable loss. Our feelings for the dead make us weak, be they fear or longing. Only if we are indifferent to death can we stand against those fearless monsters. But we will become monsters ourselves. Only monsters can defeat monsters. There have to be other ways. Bianca. Chico's tone is uncharacteristically gentle. Bianca suddenly realizes that Chico and the rest of the Purifying Force have seemingly stopped calling her a fence-sitter after some particular event. We're meant to be accustomed to good bias. No matter what happens next, no matter whose life you take. Even yours? That's right. Feel free to mock me if I become a corrupted one day. Loudly. Something pushes Bianca from behind, and she falls into the blizzard, the snow cladding her vision. The names are being displayed! Whoops, my bad. I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me. Please. And the snow muffles Chico's last words. Please tell me you forget to do that. I didn't realize it was not displaying for the longest time. I'm so sorry! How are you feeling, Bianca? The hallucinations, coldness. The hallucinating coldness begins to fade as Bianca's consciousness returns to reality. I'm fine now. She turns her gaze towards you. Commended. There's something we have to report right now. Alright. This is so good. Are you certain? We haven't investigated the lower third floor and the West Wing ourselves yet, but the evidence we've collected is proof enough. The evidence collected so far is proof enough. The Ascendants have amassed a large amount of red tide at the reservoir on the lowest level of the aquarium through the underground waterways. So they never stopped trying to spread the red tide to the ocean. So they've been spreading these rumors to draw attention away from this. Sending the red tide to the ocean through the waterways otherwise would be ineffective and easily detected by our satellites. We'd be powerless to stop them if they released the red tide after amassing a large volume, no matter how quickly we detect it afterward. Asimov, let's go! Sorry. I see Asimov and I get really excited. The result of the simulation is in. I'll skip ahead to the conclusion. The maximum capacity, the amount of red tide they release will contaminate the entire ocean in 2 months. Can we hit them with the Longinus arsenal as we did? I'm afraid not. The red tide isn't exposed on the surface this time. There are high-strength structures and a sizable volume of water above it. The Longinus arsenal would lose most of its energy puncturing the structures above. What's left is incapable of vaporizing the water. They didn't transfer this volume of red tide in a day or two. They've been doing a great job hiding their activity from us. We're only noticing this because they were luring the Scarlet Revelation to the aquarium. Why would they do something that could expose their plan? I think it's for an experiment. An experiment? Yes. They have seemingly discovered a way to expedite the process of evolving the hetero creatures from the red tide. It didn't take long for the disappeared squad to become a part of the hetero creature after the red tide devoured them. What? Oh no, Asimov's expression is not a good one. Even the usually calm Asimov looks surprised alongside Nicola and Hassan. The Ascendants must be involved. Asimov, factor in this variable and run the simulation again. On it. Done. Factoring in the speed that they're evolving now, the number of hetero creatures will grow by 127 times even before the ocean is completely contaminated. We have to stop this. Let's use the Omega weapons that we've salvaged from the moon. Those are all the Omega weapons we have before we can restore the lunar base. Now's the time to show our cards. We shouldn't need many if we only deploy the Omega weapons on the lower third floor. Don't forget you're not authorized to use the Omega weapons. I can't speak English today. Don't forget you're not authorized to use those Omega weapons. Many in the Parliament are hoping to use them to clear the remaining punishing riots from the moon and rebuild the lunar base. If we don't have enough evidence to verify the threat, getting them to improve it is a pipe dream. We need comprehensive footage at the very least. The Purifying Force will continue to explore the lower third level after this call. We will be uploading the relevant footage as quickly as possible. Hassan does not answer. Beyond his terminal's view, the Purifying Force members are silently inspecting their gears and preparing to descend further. Looking at the captain he handpicked himself, Hassan eventually nods. I'll start preparing a team to transport the Omega weapons. Be careful. We will. Let's get going if we're done with the how do you say this word? Bureaucracy? Bureaucracy. After we're done with the business. Not yet. We still need to leave a few people here to protect the refugees. Many in the purifying force frown upon hearing that. Our priority should be investigating the lower 3rd floor. It will end up costing us even if we're just one person short delivering the intel. We can't put innocent people at risk. Not to mention we need to secure an exit as well. How innocent can they be when they voluntarily came here for the Ascendants? The Purifying Force member sneers. But I agree with the rest of what you said. Everyone? The members look at each other before a few of them promptly fall back. We'll leave this place to you. You should say too, Lucia. Oh no, we should not have abandoned Lucia here! Oh god. Asimov is like the intensity meter here. You know when stuff's going down because he's startled with panic. Yeah, Asimov is like usually so tired. His only emotion is being tired. And if something's enough to make him wake up, you know you've got an issue. The Purifying Force is inexperienced in defensive operations. Keeping a seasoned fighter like Lucia here can certainly mitigate some risks. Understood. Are you going to follow Bianca, Commandant? The Deep Mind connection is in limited range. I have to go with her. Oh, she's gonna keep me safe. I see. Please be careful. I'll guard the refugees and exit with the Purifying Force. I trust you. You fist bump Lucia before proceeding with the advanced team! Hell yeah, let's go! It's the I sleep versus real shit meme, yes. Ooh! The stage is an extension of the main story. It takes longer time to complete. Please make sure you have enough time. Oh, do not skip the stage. I want to do the stage. Illusions are not complete lies. Behind which is the secret information. Oh, I didn't see that. Anything else you want to say? Reality is not necessarily the truth, while traps are concealed from view. Captain? Did you hear that? Sorry, let's move. I'll stay here with the others. Please take care. Contact us if anything happens. Let's go, Commandant. Ooh, head downstairs. In we go, I guess. Oh. Okay, so... I hate these kind of textures, right? It's, mildly, like, trypophobia inducing. But... has anyone ever seen the, how do I say this? Has anyone ever seen the Reddit beans? The answer's probably gonna be no. But Google Reddit microwave beans and tell me it's not the same thing. Actually, don't if you're afraid. Oh, everyone's at their own meal times. You're welcome to share these amazing moments. Oh, enemy approaching! Uh-oh. If you've seen the Reddit beans, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you don't know what I'm talking about. But, it's horrific. Time to the Phantom Chaser. Okay, cool. Lamps absorbed and projected some memories. This is a memory. Leave. Yes, I do. Please allow me to do this. Lady Revelationist, there's no time to hesitate. So what? I want that song anyway. I never regret following you. Then I'll go first. Huh? Are we still in the aquarium? Stability rate decreased. We are back again. Let's keep moving. Uh-oh. Enemy! Actually looks really cool. Welcome. Oh, seems to pass emerge in front. Okay, cool. Ooh, it's a monster. Stop, you call this monster a reborn. We were fooled by them. I won't stay here any minute longer. No, this is a reborn. He is still Marvin. He's not attacking us. Look, he's waving to us. Hey, let him go. What about you guys? At least there's no need to worry about food. This PGR Seaborn arc? I guess the Red Tide has like always been something kind of horrific in this game. Everything like bad in this game, like, you know, like not bad, sorry, like as in every horrific story event has all been because of the Red Tide. I still have not processed Selena, and that was like over a year ago. I've not gone over that yet. Hey, where are you going? Let's keep going then. It looks like those hetero creatures out there were turned into these scavengers. But it seems this is not where it took place. Oh, hi! Hey, friend! Oh, wait. Oh, God, everyone's around here!
Resistance is futile. Evil will not be tolerated.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Too late. Time is running out.
There we go. Is this an illusion or the reality? Oh, sorry, British. Is this an illusion or the reality? Just go back if you don't feel well. Enough time to wait for you, Sleeping Beauty. Those enemies part of the illusion. Uh-oh. Looks like my mind is starting to deviate. I have to establish a deep mind connection now. Quest to establish a deep mind connection. Ah! Wait! Hang on a second! Mind isn't stabilized. Wait. So deep mind connection is just caressing her cheek. Deep mind connection is lovingly caressing her cheek. I am the one who's been restored here. Not Bianca, that was me. Gakua. Hetero creature. When did it come? Mine is fluctuating. Uh-oh. Welcome. Oh. This place. The others are still fighting. I must go back as soon as possible. Oh. The Phantom Chaser might help. Phantom Chaser's not responding. It's not working. Oh. And here comes another Phantom. I'm Marvin. No. I'm Miller. No, you're Lacey. Then who are you? I am you. No, we are rabbits. No, their memories are completely messed up. It's Coral! It's a new employee, idiot. Which way is it? Forward, no right. Go backward, damn, are you guys trying to get yourselves eaten? Oh, everyone's all screaming. Run, run, run. It came before we noticed but didn't attack us. The behavioral patterns of the hetero creature is getting weird. Thanks to this, we can take care of it with just one shot. Looks like what happened in the illusion was real. And it wasn't long ago. We've lost contact with Heathrow. Initiate rescue operation. Wait, we have another way to do it. Commandant, I want to use the Phantom Tracer again. Please establish a deep connection for me if my mind deviates again, Commandant. Get ready, everyone. I see. So it's the cars. These cars? Not like vehicles. Oh no, it's just chairs. I think Heathrow went this way. Phantom Chase is reacting. Ooh. It feels the same when I had the illusion. I'm back again. to the supermarket, and like every single time they put an announcement on over the speakers, they put a little jingle. You had like PTSD. This is what this is. Poor Bianca. I don't think anyone can like withstand this kind of, you know, messy reality stuff.
Time is running out.
Are they attacking each other? Oh, why? Okay, British. That was close. I almost got eaten by them. Them. Run. Or it's good to be their food? Bloody hell, let's get to the dolphin show hall. Let's welcome our new member. Crush his bones. He's made of iron, idiot. Are they talking about Heathrow? Okay, let's run after. Ooh, enemies. I love I get to play more Bianca because, oh my god.
This is futile.
Her gameplay is insane. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. It's closed. I can't get in. Identification failed. Does this mean I have to use the Phantom Tracer on the body? Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh. Follow tracing Phantom for information. Cool. Well, that's a kind of horrific run. He seems to be afraid of something. This is Heathrow. Those on duty have left. No one's watching the door. You'll be punished if you don't find someone to do it for you. Oh god. Join us. No thanks, I'm good. I'm very happy right now, actually, as it is. Like my cult-free life, you know. I'm happy without being in a cult. Uh-oh, I'm getting beaten up quite heavily.
It's too late to confess.
Are we done here? Oh god, my screen's all... Not yet. My screen is... Uh-oh. I should get rid of the... I can keep it on. If it stands up again. Eliminate. Execute. Anomaly should be eliminated. Bloody hell, let's go down to the Dolphin Show Hall. Oh. I wonder what that square could have been. Any guesses? Ah, Bianca! Sorry. I'm back. The deep connection was established just in time, Commandant. How's he doing? Think we've lost him. Where should we go? Let's collect his body at the Dolphin Show Hall. Okay. Constantly on the missing member list. I need to go more British for this. I need to go fully British. I think there should be others based on what they saw in the backtrack. There are bite... Oh god, the bite marks is the worst part. Who exactly are you? The bite marks is the worst part, because I don't like the thought of them, like, eating each other. Why is it red? Someone is approaching. Stay alert. Wait, one of us is missing. Oh, hi!
Running out.
I didn't think I'd ever get jump scared. Whoops, my muscle memory is really messed up. Seen terror creature, cool. Traces left by the red tide. The pipe. Oh! Oh! It hurts. I'm hungry. Me when I wake up in the morning.
Resistance is futile.
This is how the team disappeared. Rest in peace. Look how quiet it is. We have to get through the lower third floor as long as we pass through here. Oh, we will get through the lower we will get to the lower third floor as long as we pass through here. And we're probably going to fight some Ascendants, Commandant. So please help me establish a deep connection and stabilize my mind. I want to fight in my full form. Come on, let's do it again. The way she grabs the hand as well. Oh. This is the kind of fan service I like. There we go. Look how quiet it is, though. There should be music here. Is it bugged? Okay, I think it's just bugged. I'm not your enemy. It's a guest. Welcome. What is this? Go back to where you came. I'm hungry. Mama ate me. Papa ate Mama. Mama did digest some stuff. Help, let me out. Flushy, don't be sad. We've entered a vor cult. This is, alarming. Crying makes you beautiful. Let me give you a cut. Half for me, a half for her. Upper half or lower half, left or right? Which half do you want to keep? Am I seeing this because of the Phantom Tracer? Is it an illusion, or... No, they were calling someone who was not here. Come and join us. Toss away all weaknesses and shortcomings. No one will hurt you. You'll be where you belong. Come, join us and be one. I'm gonna sip water real quick. Come and join us. I don't know how that person answered you, but I refuse. You refuse to become a real revelationist. Grace. Then be one of us. Hi! What is this thing?
Evil will not be tolerated. Time is running out. Evil will not be tolerated.
This is really testing my ability to dodge that I don't have because I can't dodge.
Too late to confess. Time is running out.
Uh-oh. Never know when to back away. Uh-oh.
A tough adversary.
He's spewing acid! That seems like cheating.
Resistance is futile.
Be one of us. My body, I can't move. Go to the corruption? How do I go to the corruption?
Time is running out.
Join us. Bianca, you okay? We prepared a welcoming feast for you. Break the shackles of flesh and the walls between hearts. Can we... Is she okay? Open. Eyes.
tough adversary.
Open eyes. She's still okay? You is this a data space created by the Phantom Tracer? I didn't even activate the device. I have to get out of here before it's too late. And the Phantom Tracer is reacting now. Three phantoms have appeared. Let's go this one first. I'm starved. Ooh, interesting.
A tough adversary.
Go back to where you came. This music's going really hard right now. Help, help, let me out. We're talking about the same place. Phantom Trace needs to do doors. There's still something missing. The middle? Oh, I can restart it again. What's this thing? Oh, this thing over here. Cool. You've broken your word. Whoa, hi!
Resistance is futile.
Your struggle's a waste of time. This is insane. It's so cool.
Tough adversary.
I think it's a tough adversary. Need to go deeper. The tip just says go. As whispers in the darkness fade away, the vision is gradually brightening. Nice angle. Oh, control E. The food has been stolen. Good job, I must kill the little mouse. Oh? This music!
A tough adversary. Resistance is futile.
To crush you, to kill you, to save you, to mourn you. What is this? Switch form to air to the corruption.
Behold, the final lights.
Oh! Okay, that was really, really well done. Does mine reach its limit? New connection, oh cool. Commandant. I won't lose with your help.
It's too late to confess. Behold.
So now you can finally use your ult in the story stages.
Tough adversary.
Skill rate at max level. Cool. Okay, the enemy once and for all. And she jumps in. Curse you.
The end of this nightmare.
Oh! Just keep on being a chat again. Come on, Bianca! She is so cool.
Sorry.
Anniversary? The whole aquarium violently shakes. The structures that support the whole place squeaking disconcertingly. Even more worrying are the numerous cracks on the tempered glass that separates the water. This place is collapsing. Oh, this place is collapsing. We're retreating. We still haven't completed our objective on the lower 3rd floor and in the west wing. This is too dangerous for you. You can head for the west wing first. It's disconnected from here, so it shouldn't be affected. If we constructs don't need to worry about drowning, and our comms will still work underwater. We can carry on our mission. No. Why? You quickly explain before more of them object. You haven't equipped the enhanced modules for underwater combat. Fighting in the water will put you at great disadvantage. It is too risky to fight hamstrung if we don't know exactly who and what we're fighting. The Purifying Force members do not agree or disagree with you. Instead, they all turn to look at Bianca. Deploy your drone to the lower 3rd floor. We're retreating afterward. One of the members takes out a beetle-shaped drone and sets up a route on the terminal. The drone spreads its wings and flies towards the lower 3rd floor. Just so you know, these drones are designed to track deserters. I have no idea how long it will last at a place with a high punishing virus concentration. It could send back the intel we need, or it could be infected before it could deliver anything important. There's no way of knowing, we're leaving it a chance. Crack. You'll hear a sharp splinter and immediately look for its source. And chance has not been on our side. As if on cue, you begin to hear the sound of successive cracking and snapping around you. Years of weathering and the impact from the flight just now have finally broken the tempered glass that keeps the water away. Full bag. Everyone begins to run. Water breaks through the glass barrier, rushing into the lower 2nd floor. Warning! We detected a leak at the Dolphin Show Hall. We will be closing it for repair immediately. All guests, please follow the instructions of our staff and leave in an orderly manner. I can't speak English today. Warning! Drainage groups D2A to D2K are offline. Corresponding staff, please troubleshoot the system immediately. A large amount of seawater rushes into the Dolphin Show Hall, raising the water level drastically. It quickly reaches your knees, drowning you, slowing you down significantly. No life forms detected inside the Dolphin Show Hall. Initiating lockdown on the venue. What? Are you some sort of new construct? The gate to the exit is lowering at a moderate but steady pace. Given how thick it appears, you fear that none of your weapons can open it once it's fully shut. Even then, all the Purifying Force members turn to look at you, surprised. Yeah, why are we not getting detected? Someone must have tampered with the system here. That is when all of you receive a video on your terminals. You glance at it as you run. And the red tide that has filled the entire space underneath you almost makes you stop. Chance is on our side after all. The member that has been at the back says calmly. We've managed to dodge a few hetero creatures and capture this before the drone completely fails. A member has not looked up this whole time. Operating the drone and recording. Gonna blow it. I guess chance can only take us this far. The gate is nearly closed. You've overclocked your exoskeleton to match the contract speed, but you're still a long way from the exit. And there's never just one bad thing that's happening. Commanded, please retreat with your team immediately. Water's leaking here as well. Oh. No! Wait! Enemies incoming. What? Now? Lucia, get the refugees and the Purifying Force out of here first. Come back with heavy-duty grinder from the transport craft afterward. The heavy-duty grinder? Commandant, your location has been... I understand. I'll make sure everyone gets out safely. Wait for me. You nod, looking down at the water that's reached your waist. Oh. Imagine trying to run in that. After accepting that there's no exiting before the gate closes shut, all of you begin to slow down, and you start calculating how long the small portable oxygen tank you carry will last you. Catch. The construct you suggested continue the mission tosses you a CAD. An oxygen tank? It's an oxygen tank adorned with children's drawings done with oil markers. The shell's a little rusty, but the equipment itself seems well maintained, even though it looks nothing like what Babylonia gives you. I captured it from my days as a scavenger. Use this after your oxygen tank runs out. Don't forget to return it afterward. The construct does not explain too much. Thanks. The construct does not reply, standing to the side instead. All that is left is the sound of rushing water and turning gears within the gate. This is so loud. Huh? Is the gate slowing down? Hearing that, you all turn and look. The heavy gate was approaching the water unrelentingly, but its signal light has just changed and is now blinking red. Pulling a blaring alarm, the gate stops. And as you wonder if this is a no trap laid by the enemy, you hear a frail voice from the broadcast. Greetings, Babylonians. My name is Grace. My team and I have stopped the gate from closing. We are currently trapped inside the control room on the lower second level. Most of us are too weak to walk. We desperately need your help. Grace. Although Grace is one of the targets in the investigation, Bianca thought Grace must have been taken by the Red Tide after what she had been through. If Grace is alive, then... Is Chico with you? I'm sorry. She was standing between the Ascendant and us with her team. All we could do was run. Our escape route was filled with these monsters, so we've been hiding in the control room. We've run out of food these last few days. Please save us. Save the children at least. We'll be there immediately. Please hold on. Thank you. Thanks. The voice from the broadcast turned silent. Maybe I misremembered, but didn't like isn't Grace like not good? The construct who opposed Bianca's every decision sneers faintly before pulling at the map to the control room and starting to walk. I thought you would oppose it. The vice captain would have done the same. She wouldn't have done it out of sympathy like you, though. Someone recognized us before we presented ourselves, which means she must have seen us through the cameras. Yeah, she's one of the revolutionists, that's it. First revolutionist. She's only speaking up now because she wants us to eliminate these monsters. I don't believe they have children with them for a second. If we rejected them, however, they would have just threatened us with closing the gate. They're making a move now, probably because they realize that we have a human who can't breathe underwater with us. Don't expect too much from someone who was lured by the Ascendants. Yeah, okay, so they know that she's not good. This feels like a trap. You explain the change in the situation to Lucy on your way to the control room. I see. We will guard the exit until you return. The refugees here are going to take a while to retreat. They're too fragile, having been trapped for so long. After defeating the few remaining hetero creatures on the way, you reach the control room and hear Grace's voice from the broadcast once again. Hold on. I'll open the door immediately. I'll let you do the thing. I'll let you do the talking commanded. You hear the sounds of loading guns behind you. Turning around, you find all the Purifying Force members prepared for battle. Just in case. The construct shrugs. Following the sound of its spinning steel axes, the door before you slides open. A face identical. Yeah, this is okay. A face identical to the one you saw during the briefing appears in front of you. Compared to her photo, she looks more exhausted. Her lips dry, her eyes sunken. Behind her are a few similarly ailing elders. Some of whom were conscious, however. Where are the children you mentioned? I'm sorry, You can drop your act now. The construct interrupts her rudely. Who are we moving? Them. The Purifying Force members begin to carry the elderly on their backs. Right then, the aquarium begins to shake violently again, and you hear muffled voices coming from the hallway outside the door. They're back. Hurry, commanded. The aquarium appears to be collapsing soon. It's out of here, everyone. I'll stop the hetero creatures. You too, commanded. Alright, don't stay too far behind. You carry the last person and begin treading through the water that has reached your chest, running toward the exit. I don't think you can really run that fast if the water's at your chest, which is kind of horrific to imagine. Like, I know the command has the exosuit, right? But imagine like trying to run in water that's like up to your chest with like someone else, while you know that the place that you're in is gonna collapse soon. It's kind of a horrific thought. You're welding at that point. Yeah, exactly. Ow. Ow. The aquarium starts to collapse. Oh, the aquarium starts to collapse. I have to meet up with Lucy and the others ASAP. Help me! Oh, there are children! Child was left behind. Oh my god, wait. Can we let the child die? Can we just kill the child?
Too late to confess. Evil will not resist and dispute.
Okay. Why is it collapsing? Please get me out of here. Don't be afraid, I'll save you. Oh, shoot. I got a timer. Destroy the child. Oh shoot. Phantom Chaser is starting to act up. I've been using it for too long.
It's too late. The resistance is futile. Behold, the final light.
Wait, where did they go? Oh, there we go. Cool!
Judgment.
The illusion is gone. Time to meet up with the others. Phantom Tracer is going backward. I have to finish this fast. Is the child got a gun? Wait!
The end of this nightmare.
Is everything okay? Is everything okay? This is the top of the passage. No, the world is reversed. It's collapsing even faster. Oh, weird noise comes from somewhere. Why do I have to do this myself? Sorry. Oh god, I don't think it's Bianca, I think it's other people. And the chase is reacting cool. Again. So this game looks cool. Yeah, no, seriously, there's never a bad time to pick up this game again. But they've recently added in like a ton of new rewards for like new players that like apply retroactively, so you can get like a free aspect selector. Big sister. There are Henlo creatures in other passages to the hall. They want to eliminate them. Okay, now let's protect this place together. I'll help you. The enemy's here again. Let's protect this place together. Oh god, let's go. The longer this goes on, the more my British accent is just failing. Again, I am British, but I can't do a British accent. Oh, the drink comment might be a little bit loud. I can turn it down if I need to. I can turn it down if it's loud. Wait, 1 second. Turn it a little bit. Is it better? It sounds a lot quieter now, but this should be better, right? If you could do it being louder, just let me know. I'll make it louder.
The end of this nightmare. Evil will not be tolerated. Resistance is futile.
It's perfect, cool.
Evil will not be tolerated.
Where are they? Anything left? Oh, over here.
Too late to confess. Too late to behold.
How many more enemies are left? Is that it? Oh, they just keeps getting more.
Extermination.
It's such a cool attack.
The end of this nightmare.
The whole like fling up into the air never gets old. It's like the carrying a hammer
Evil will not
thing
be
spin.
tolerated. Resistance is futile. Too late. Behold, the final light.
Oh, now it's under retreat. Really? I was enjoying this. So let's get out of here, kid. Teammates working on eliminating the Henlo creatures in back. Who are you talking to, Captain? Wait! What? You're hallucinating the child. Oh god. Come on, Bianca! Oh god. It's a bath? No! Again, just become being a massive massive Chad. We ignore the civilian and just hold Lucia's hand instead, based. I would do the same.
Bianca, Bianca.
No. Bianca? Bianca! I don't think this is very good. I don't think that this is good to be submerged in the red tide like that. The surging red tide pours over Bianca, quickly drowning her. She can feel every inch of her artificial skin burning, but the pain leaves just as soon as it arrives. But that's not because things are getting better. On the contrary, the infection has greatly disrupted Bianca's sensors, turning the scorching pain into a summer breeze. She remembers the red tide floating over her. Her infection rate having long passed the safety threshold, she will not be surprised if she rises corrupted at any moment. But Bianca is still retaining her consciousness. Is it because she was only slightly injured? Or maybe Lucio pulled me away at the last possible moment. Bianca feels unprecedented calmness inside the Sometimes my brain just doesn't work, and this is one of those times. Bianca feels an unprecedented calmness inside the silent darkness, but this silence threatens to drag her into an eternal sleep. I have to wake up now. I need to lead the others away from here. Bianca tries to feel her limbs. So heavy. Is it because I'm too heavily infected? Her fractured senses arrive at the depth of her mind, slowly putting the shattered pieces together. Bianca opens her eyes with great difficulty. Before her are not the refugees and the constructs that await her rescue. Instead, it's a massive, twisted monstrosity. She presses against Bianca, pressing Bianca's cheeks with her bone-dry fingers. The punishing virus around them is like her nutrients, gradually being absorbed by her. Devoured by the red tide earlier, Bianca's now resting in her arms and taken to a safe place. Twisted as her face may be, Bianca still recognizes it. Bianca wants to say the name out loud, but she's trembling, incapable of making a sound. No! Feel free to mock me. Her fingers glides across Bianca's lips as if holding the most delicate flower, but the sharp thorns still pierce her pale skin. Vital fluid drips down Bianca's face and mixes with the red tide, stinging her faintly. Or stinging her faintly. If I become corrupted one day... A bright red smile is smeared across Bianca's face. Feel free to mock me. Feel free. Did you save me? Bianca's tears drop at the same time as the glass dome above that no longer can hold the weight. Chico. No! Seawater pours in from the shattered ceiling, drowning her in her. No! This is insanely good. Calculate expected loss. Calculation complete. Given an 87.1% casualty, the success rate of the mission is 28.4%. As expected, General Wells' proposal is the one with the highest chance of success. Are you kidding me? The councilman slams his fist on the desk, and the loud discussions in the hall immediately quiet down as everyone turns to look at him. If the minimum casualty rate of the task force is 87.1%, what's even the point of the plan, General Wells? This is the best I can do, given that you're not willing to deploy all of the mega weapons. If you have better suggestions, I'm all ears. You have to lower the casualty rate to at most 20%. Revelani does not have that many soldiers to waste. Then deploy all the mega weapons. I can guarantee you that the casualty rate will be even lower than that. We've already discussed that. To prioritize securing the lunar base, we must reserve half the Omega weapons before we are certain what the infection of rate of the moon is. But no reconnaissance report has shown any sign of the punishing virus on the moon. For now, the reconnaissance reports also show that less than 50% of the moon have been explored. If there is a sizable concentration of the punishing virus in the remaining areas, and we don't have enough Omega weapons, humanity can wave goodbye to the lunar base. And it's just a guess. We can't afford even a 1% chance. That is the lunar base! It's where we will produce Omega weapons! Are you willing to gamble with humanity's future, General Wells? With that, the Parliament turns silent. Well, I think letting the Red Tide kind of, you know, invade the sea is also gambling. No one dares to answer that question recklessly. Even the centrists have to phrase their words carefully. Thank you, General. You too, President. It's up to you now. General Wells salutes Hassan before leaving. Watching Wells go, Nicola crosses his arms and sighs resignedly. Not the result we were hoping for. We couldn't sway the centrists even when we brought in General Wells. They're having second thoughts, at the very least. As long as we can get their support, the vote will likely pass no matter what Corona does. Send in the next person, then. Soldiers are fighting for their lives in the front line. We can't hold back either. The ocean waves hitting the cliffside are red. The sound they make used to delight you, but now it unsettles you as like a reflection of things to come. You reported to the Parliament about how the red tide entered the ocean and what you expected the agent was planning half an hour ago. You suspected this was only the first step. But as the refugees were sent away, you were told to retreat instead of stopping the tide. After talking to President Hassan through other channels, the best they can offer you is an order to stand by instead of retreat. Corona has disclosed the details of the battle to the Parliament. The situation is now out of the military's hands. I love Celica. By the way, I've spent way too long staring at her live 2D in the new commandant tab. I love Celica. How's the meeting going? We're still fighting. The simultaneous display now. The chief commander needs to wait for the right time to call for another vote. It's the old gentleman himself. I'm sorry, I've got to go. Well, you know, as soon as there's an update. Celica quickly hangs up. The situation seems to be quite chaotic on her side. Praise be our overlord Celica, hell yeah! Putting down your terminal, you turn your gaze back to the Crimson Sea. The red tide is devouring the ocean, gnawing at the cradle of life and taking over the home humanity depends on. And the fighters who would give everything are now waiting by the sea, powerless. The wait continues. Excuse me. Celica is running down the hallway. Suddenly, someone stands in her way. Wait! Are you into the Parliament, Celica? Obviously. I don't have time to talk now. What is this? He passes her a folded note and says nothing, only raising his index finger before his lips. Celica unfolds it and finds a data chip inside. When she looks up, Mari's being sus again. Desperate for any help now, Celica inserts the chip into her terminal. As she scrolls through the information, her eyes widen. President Hassan! President Hassan! Where does this intel come from? It's classified. This life form that has been born out of the red tide and devours until nothing's left. What do you mean by nothing's left exactly? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory there. Is this the time to discuss that? All you need to know is that it's extremely dangerous for the red tide to enter the ocean. The quieter voices in the Parliament start to get louder. In that case, we need to deploy all the mega weapons immediately to eliminate this threat. Hassan and Nicola exchange a look as more council members voice their support before they can even smile. Calm down. The councilman stands up again, his arms stretched, trying to sway the others. As immediate as the threat may be, it's just another product of the punishing virus. Once we secure the lunar base, we can produce an endless supply of Omega weapons. Certainly that will happen before this creature can destroy the world. Are you really gonna risk it? Like, it does not feel like the time to be gambling now. Is there something wrong with your terminal? President Hassan's intel has clearly shown how pressing the situation is. We can destroy the threat inside its cradle. A sudden shout startles those who are planning to refute him. Just a little bit longer, just a little bit. The production line on the Luna base will restart soon. Please, I beg you, don't gamble with humanity's future before that. Please. You're gambling now! What are you doing? With that, the councilman sits down and the parliament reverts to the shouting match that it was. Politics. Everyone's screaming at each other. Oh no. By the short, your call with Selec is brief but shocking, surprising everyone with you. PTR politics really just sounds like whoever can scream the loudest wins. Which is why we need Hassan to scream the loudest of them all. In short, these council members are not willing to deploy all the mega weapons. We're just gonna let the situation here develop. Can we really deal with Red Tide when it's fully entered the ocean? If we can mass produce the mega weapon, it is theoretically possible, but it means the surface will experience the most cataclysmic destruction before help arrives. We will lose everything we built and achieved in one fell swoop. The people living on the surface will also face the most devastating threat they've ever seen. I won't stop fighting. At least for me, I cannot accept this ending. The call terminates again. At the same time, a member of the Purifying Force approaches you, seemingly needing your help. We need a commandant's clearance to unlock the supply crate. Raven commanded. Let's open it. Thanks. I can take care of the rest. The constrict takes the parts from the crate and rushes towards the eastern shore. You can briefly hear him mumbling to himself. We're busted if they attack from the east. Caught a reinforced outside. Another Purifying Force member just opens a bottle of purified water and pours it down his head. Hey! Don't waste it! We'll need it when we set up the defense later. It doesn't matter. We're about to retreat anyway. What do you mean? What do I mean? A friend in Babylonia just sent a text saying the Parliament had no plan to stop the Red Tide from entering the sea. What can we possibly do other than retreating? Both of them turn to you, seeking an answer. Graven commanded, are we really going to leave like this? I'll say that's highly possible. So many comrades lost their lives here. The agents are about to get what they want, yet we're just gonna leave like this. Our comrades' bodies are still here. Are we just gonna leave Captain Bianca alone, watch the punishing rise enter the sea and devour the entire world, while we hide in Babylonia like cowards? Calm down. Calm down, my ass! Do you want to keep fighting? Of course! What about you? The constrict tosses the empty bottle away and looks at you with firm determination. Not for this bottle of water. I would already be cursing to the terminal. Lucia seems to have noticed the quarrel. She's heading this way. I need to know what everybody thinks. Each and every one of you has the right to choose. If I may, I'd like to borrow your strength. Oh? Are we gonna try and sway them now? Oh! Wait, are we gonna try and connect into the Zoom call here? And, what's the word? Try and convince them? Give another speech that ends in, like, the power of friendship, and everyone, like, applauds. The meeting continues. The scout team has sent a report from the lunar base. Lunar base investigation process, progress, 51%. No signs of the punishing rise have been detected so far. Nice. Keep doing what you are doing. Once the lunar base is clear, we can try to resume the production of the Omega Weapon. Quite a few council men have started cheering quietly. They sound as if victory is imminent, and all they have to do is keep waiting. But is that all? We haven't lost the estimate yet. The detailed loss prediction has been calculated. Estimated ground surface personnel casualty rates are shoreline and nearby area, 99%. Coastal area, 98%. The data caused a deadly silence, turning the entire meeting hall into a muted graveyard. As we all know, the production of a mega weapon takes time. During this time window, numerous people will die. In other words, almost all humans living on the surface will be wiped out. We can still make it if we throw the available resources in now. The proposal, jointly developed by our advisors and the Science Council, has taken into account the time required for the transport, handover, deployment, and activation of Omega weapons. See, what I don't get is there, like, no humans, like, living on the moon. Well, I think there might be some, like, just working there, but, like, none of them, like, you know, living on the moon. But on the surface, there are still people living there. And these people in Babylonia are like, well, some of you may die, but that's a risk we're willing to take. You know? And it's like your priority is a little bit out of order here, but You do you. But if we keep wasting our time here, this last chance will be lost. Once the red tide is developed to a certain extent, the available Omega weapons, we cannot do anything to it. This is the final attempt. Our previous efforts weren't able to make the situation any better. The death count still does not work. Excuse me, President Hassan. What is the chance of success this proposal you mentioned? Close to 90% with a low estimate casualty rate for the task force. I see. Doesn't sound too bad. Objection. The deafening shout shakes many attendees awake from the overwhelming casualty count. President Hassan, this is nothing but a risky bet. You're betting the lunar base and the fate of mankind on your proposal. You're betting the lunar base and the fate of mankind on your proposal, says a person who's willing to bet the entire planet's population. I'm sensing some hypocrisy here. The councilman rises up and points at Hassan. He looks very emotional. Omega Weapon is mankind's future hope. How are we going to fight against the punishing rise if anything goes wrong in the lunar base? Are we going to sacrifice another 2 eras to find another solution? What about the humans on the surface? You're just gonna let the hetero creatures devour them? Nobody wants that to happen. He slams on the desk. Oh. There we go, that's my slam. Wait, I can do a better one. That's a good one. Interrupting Nicola's question. But I'm sure every single person who turns down the proposal only does so for mankind's future hope. The councilman gazes around to every person's eyes. He ends up staring at Hassan. This is the will of everybody here. Says you! After his speech, there was no other sound in the meeting hall. Everyone is unconsciously holding their breath. The air feels heavy and dense. One after another, the burden of responsibility and future makes other councilmen lower their heads. The councilman finally returns to his seat. The silence has turned into an unspoken approval. The projector in the center of the parliament suddenly begins to make a coarse hissing sound. What's going on? Should be a message from the Surface Force. Now the parliament has taken over the decision-making of the surface operations, the military has forwarded all related correspondence to this meeting. The Surface Force? Commander Nicola, haven't you ordered them to fall back yet? I don't recall that order in the decisions we agreed on earlier. They're just dragging it on. How pointless. I knew it! We're doing the whole speech thing again. This is the Great Raven Commandant sending a time communication to Babylonia. The projected video becomes less blurry. A face appears on the screen, followed by many conchicks standing behind. As the red tide... Wait. You know what I can do? Oh no, I shouldn't move around too much. I was gonna put myself in the middle between the two of them, but... As the red tide starts to enter the sea, we anticipate the hetero creatures converted from contaminated sea animals will land here soon. We will therefore set up defenses here to buy more time. We hope the HQ can support our operation and find a solution during this time. There is no solution. Just fall back and wait for the production of Omega weapons. Mr. Councilman, this is just a record. I love Celica's smug expression. She really said. They probably can't hear you from over there. Then tell them what I just said. We cannot abandon the innocent survivors on the surface. Many are yet to be evacuated. The video continues to play, as if the recorders had already seen this coming. Following the path opened by those who had fallen, we were able to reclaim our homeland. That is why I cannot easily tell others to retreat. If we all allow the red tide to continue entering the sea, the damage will be irreversible. Even Omega weapons cannot help. I need to go through the Science Council's report again. To surprise, the human just clenches the right fist and knocks a few times in the chest, right where the heart is beating. Indeed, the sea can be purified. Once the Omega weapons enter mass production, the clean blue sea will return one day. Buildings can be repaired. When the disaster is over, new buildings will rise again. People will build one after another along the ruins. But something never be brought back again once they're damaged. The pride of mankind. The face that people once believed in. If we give up all of them for a false dawn, what can mankind possibly remember years later under the shelter of new buildings? HQ, it's okay if there are no reinforcements. We just need ammunition and energy. With the equipment and manpower available, we can hold the tide for approximately 5 days. Hey, you there! Help me ask the Chief Commander. They want us to run away like cowards and abandon everyone else? Hey, calm down. No vulgarities. We agreed on this. Just let me finish. One construct seems to be pulled away by another. Still, everyone else on the screen does not seem to be distracted. They are still standing tall and firm, like an indestructible wall. We're not forcing Babylonian to make a decision. This is just a declaration. Whatever the final decision is, someone needs to sacrifice here for the sake of something more important. For the victory of mankind to reclaim the Earth. We have made this choice. This declaration has been jointly signed by all the Task Force and Purifying Force members here. Ushio, the Raven commanded. Yeah! After finishing the speech, the commandant moves aside. And the construct with red and black colors on her frame steps up and faces the camera. Captain Raven, Lucia. Followed by a construct with a poker face. Purifying Force, Arthur. Another construct covered in mud. Task Force, Rick. Purifying Force. Oh, everyone's signing their names. One by one, all the frontline members have left their footage and names in the predicted video. A head count of the signatures indicates that 90% of the personnel dispatched in the mission have signed on the declaration. The remaining 10% are all confirmed to be killed in action, apart from the missing captain, Bianca of the Purifying Force. Another moment of silence, albeit completely different from the previous one, has caught the Parliament. But the silence is completely torn apart by the next footage. This is an emergency communication from the lunar base South team. What's the percentage? Just give it to me. Keep going. This is an emergency communication from the lunar base scout team. We've investigated 90.5% of the lunar base. The remaining section will be completed within the next few hours. The councilmen who were aware of the related information are all shocked. The speed is incredible. Way faster than the previous estimate. No matter how hard they work, such efficiency should not even be attainable. Soon, the councilman realizes something. Immediately stands up and shouts. Hold on! Why aren't you driving an engineering machine? And you're not even a construct! Go back to the safe area now! The engineering force scratches his head. Well, those big things are too slow. We have to waste time preparing the road for them. We discussed in our team, and all of us felt it would be faster just going in by ourselves. Are you out of your mind? The lunar base is a total mess. Even if you don't run into the punishing virus, you could have easily been killed by a gas leak or gravity distortion without entering an engineering machine. Well, the frontline forces are risking their lives. We can't just sit back and stay safe. They're risking their lives for us too! Leaving no chance for Councilman to interfere, he just smiles at the camera and salutes in the low-gravity environment. Instead of the Councilman, he's looking at Chief Wales in the back row. This is our decision, made from our own free will. Who told them the information? Information, my throat. Nobody answers him. The communication from the Scarlet team has also been cut off. The Councilman can only collapse back to his seat, gazing blankly at the front. Seems lost in thought. Project video disappears. Chief Wales reaches into his pocket and grabs the badge so hard the silver hawk is pierced into his palm. If our weapons are lost, we can make more. If our base is gone, we can build another one. We have come a long way, even when all technologies were lost. Nicola raises his arm and points at the screen when the video is playing. But some things will never come back. The willpower that makes them fight until the last moment. The faith to make them never falter. Once the pride of mankind shatters, it can never be reclaimed. As the Chief Commander, I hereby propose a revote the previous decision. If only I wasn't stuttering so much. Oh. The collapsed aquarium sinks to the bottom of the sea along with the bodies of those who had fallen. Must have water myself. I just chugged like half a bottle. I'm gonna start hiccuping now. Was it wrong for her to choose to save lives first? If she could be more decisive, will she be better off? The other comrades who lost their lives, and those who failed to escape, will they still be alive? By the way, I love the live today in this chapter. This is the second one so far, I think. It's incredible. She cannot find an answer. Only the flow of water can be heard at the bottom of the sea. Rumors corrupted and moving in the surging red tide. They're about to break out from the water and turn into merciless slayers. It's only a matter of time before Bianca dissolves in the crimson color and becomes a part of the billions of corrupted hosts and red tide projections. Before that happens, should she kill herself with a weapon first? Just hold on a little longer. Just hold on a little longer. Reinforcements are on their way. They're already gone. Reinforcements can't do more than this dirty work that I'm already doing. Is this chaos caused by the infection? Or is she seeing flashbacks to her final moment? Random, chaotic noises enter her mind with the punishing virus. This is the duty of the purifying force. To raise our weapons against to raise weapons against the one's comrades. To protect those still alive. And to protect our bonds. Though there isn't much left, not everybody can take the lives of their closest friends. People in the task force always respect and help one another. It's easy for them to build deep bonds. Bonds or emotions are boring and will only hold you back. What's there to envy about? Shall I envy those who have given up full bonds then? How useless. He couldn't even finish off a corrupted. What a coward. They aren't just corrupted. They were our comrades. But they are tired of others. Do you think they would call us comrades? Of course not. Nobody ever stays in the purifying force. Who wants to get along with them anyway? Maybe tomorrow one of them will become a corrupted. Those with unstable mind always burst into tears when they had to kill. They only cause troubles to others. I've seen enough of that. We must always prepare for death. That's why we would rather never, that's why we would rather never met. I've never met, sorry. A familiar voice is echoing at the bottom of the sea. Is that from her memory? Yeah, that's what everybody thinks. They probably hold the same attitude towards you. Whatever they call you. Witch or fence sitter. I hope you don't mind. Oh, actually, I'd rather you mind them and hate us. Chico gazes at her own future through the endless snowfield. Because when I die, I don't want to see your tears, Captain. Feel free to mock me if I become corrupted one day. Loudly. Chico. Chico should be the captain of the purifying force, not you. Unlike you, she never hesitates to make a decision. I did receive complaints. I wanted Chico to be the new captain, but I turned them down. The purifying force needs a leader who can control the aggression and keep their sanity. You are the most suitable candidate. Even if they despise your balance and call you a fence sitter. I decided to let Palma lead the purifying force. She's going to cross the line if she stays here. I respect your decision. Do you know how important Palma is to us? How dare you send her away? She's pointing her blade at those who were still alive. Alive? It would. I keep forgetting the British accent. It wouldn't take long for the Deep to be completely infected. And how many would be attacked by those corrupted who were still alive? May as well finish them while they were still alive and can control themselves. A bloody fence sitter. Fence sitter? You're but a hypocritical nun. Go back to your church and pray to your god who does nothing but condemn us. When I learned they called you witch, I was hoping you'd be a merciless leader who never hesitates. How laughable. Chico would never be like you. In Bianca's remaining consciousness, she sees the phantom tracer glowing in the dark sea. Infinite memories and information that do not belong to her seem to be trying to get into her mind. Why are you still in pain? The voice of the thousands of people merged into a hollow echo. Come to us. And leave all your frailty, pain, and confusion behind. Who's that? I'm Chico. Or I'm the individual that was once called Chico. No, you're not her. This is just an illusion created by the red tide. She's already... dead? No, she's still alive. Right here, next to you. She had been protecting you all along. That's why you're still alive, isn't it? I'm still alive. Because Chico is absorbing the punishing virus in the sea. This sea was supposed to be her nutritional fluid. In the Phantom Tracer's faint light, Bianca is seeing the silhouette of Chico in the water. She is rapidly expanding. It will not take long for her to become a colossal giant that destroys everything. If only Grace or Philia is inside, everything will be a lot easier. The voices gradually fade out, replaced by a young girl's sigh. But it's okay. Mr. said this was only an experiment. Really to see some more potential and deplete mankind's reserve. Why would you do this? She wouldn't be afraid of becoming a monster if that could take her to the future. Right, I heard the task force call me that. One will turn into a real monster as long as they keep staying in the purifying force. So what? Monster and witch. They're a good match, aren't they? Am I really a witch? Is it because they call you a fence sitter? I was going to say you don't look like someone who would care about such words. Still, I understand your concern. No matter how strong you are, you're going to be shaken if they keep talking about it. Some guys may look the same, but they've actually just shut themselves off. Inside, they're never the same people again. What matters most is what you think. What is the purpose of your mercy? To protect those who are still alive. To solve problems. Why did you kill the father? Protect those who are still alive. To solve problems. What is the purpose of your ruthlessness? To solve more problems. Are the problems solved then? Maybe. Are they solved? They are, but only partially. Do you like this? Killing your comrades? No. Then run away. No. If I run, they have to kill their comrades with their own hands and suffer the pain. It's like when I killed father. Information rejected. We're trying. Soul Trace is hacking back. I cannot control it. Oh. Do you see these flickering, dazzling scenes of the Phantom Tracer? The first information captured by the Phantom Tracer is the fragments of the consciousness of memories within the Red Tide. It keeps decrypting and sending her the footage. The infection then gathers something she cannot understand. It almost feels like... These contents were recorded by Liv's Imperial frame. Asimov! Sorry. I get so excited whenever I see him. Is this the future deducted by the Ascension Network? As the chaotic footage merges together, they become a collection of voices. Some are praying to the god, others cursing him. Is she able to recognize the voices because she had heard numerous prayers as a sister? What is your wish? I want to be free. But my legs can't walk. I want the bird in the cage to break free on behalf of me. Fear not, you will be together. Its wings will be weaved into you in the Red Tide. What is your wish? I want to be with her. We split up for one mission, and I could never see her again. The next time I saw her, I was already part of the Red Tide. I pulled her back. I killed her. We will be together forever. Oh, I do not like the flesh merging. That's... No. What is your wish? What are your wishes? We want to live on. We don't want to be abandoned. But our bodies are damaged. How come only monsters can survive in this world? And monsters we shall be. Until... Tell me what you want. Oh, that's Nugget. I want to save everybody. It's Lythos. When was that? It felt like a long, long time ago. Why am I still here? You're already... Tell me what you want. Kill me, mister. Correct my mistakes. Okay. How many times have I been through this? I've lost count. Why do I have to do this? Tell me what you want. I don't need anything else. If there is something else I can ask from you, could you please try to find new ascendants? The fewer people travel the Ascension Network, the better. I don't want anyone to end up like me. Thank you. A snowstorm is howling. Why did you come here? She lowers her head, repairing her hand with the gel that Bianca brought. 10 minutes ago, Bianca's arrow shot her hand and knocked her off the dagger she was gonna kill herself with. Wait, no. To save people. There's no way our squad would survive. Going out your way to come here will only put yourself in danger. You survived. What about the others? I killed them. They had all turned into corrupted. I heard about your habit of protecting those around you. Never expected you to cross the snowfield alone, though. There were too many corrupted around. Your action is not smart at all. I know, but I also know the snowfield very well. This used to be my hometown. Now that we're trapped here, let's talk. I've been in the Purifying Force for a long time, but I never really knew you well. Alright. Do you like snow? Yeah. Do you think your hometown is a nice warm place? Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Ghost, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. Bianca, my child. I was adopted by a kind father in the church. It was just over there, not far away. What happened to him? Oh, I killed him. You want to meet him again? What? Do you want to meet him again? Meet him? In the red tide, everything will be. No. Wake up, Bianca. The Phantom Tracer and you are only up to the future. Future? The future in the red tide. The real future. Why is she seeing this? That kid also died. This is the nameplate of the Grey Room Commandant. The snow has melted, Commandant. Hair flowers are blooming on the surface. Is this the future? The inevitable destruction that no one can avoid. All the tremendous loss is only yielded hallucinations. The footage in the Phantom Tracer leads her to arrive at a peaceful conclusion. I only want to leave something behind. Instead of getting destroyed completely, I will revive them in the red tide. I don't agree with that path. Stitching up the consciousnesses to hurt others who are still alive. That's definitely not what they would have wanted, but a disaster brought by the Ascendants. Can you kill Chico? She's still alive. The people in the red tide are still alive, just like everyone else you know and cherish. They're living happily right here, in a world weaved by the red tide. In the memories left by your team members, you were a kind person who was willing to take risks to save anyone who still had a chance to live. Yet, you're going to cruelly wipe out the consciousnesses that are still alive. They are hardly alive. You people always do this. As long as you tell yourself that they're already dead, you can kill them without hard feelings. Ooh. I'm looking for you. Bianca, I'm looking for you. Chico. Help me. Kill me. My friend. The only one who understands me. The only one who knows my weakness. Together, we will destroy this despairing world. Restore this devastated world. Conflicting word and broken thoughts are echoing in the red tide. Which is the real Chico? They all are. Even the strongest person may have a weak side. There are times when they want to cry, to give up, or to ask for help. What about you, sister or witch? Which one is the real you? Your pain, your regrets, your happiness, the things you want to protect. Balance, fence-sitter, kindness, frailty, perseverance, resolution, witch. Numerous fragments and characteristics to join together through me. The law. The things we want and the things we hate are often just the same. We are full of contradictions, greedy, and easily get bored. Why? Because we're imperfect. Nobody is perfect, nothing is perfect. We will never be perfect. But when all come together, perfect we can be. But why must we be perfect anyway? If they are all parts of me, I don't want to lose them to the red tide to stitch and weave. I have always been looking up to you, Bianca. You still have the courage to approach others, even when you know one day you'll have to say farewell to them. It takes courage to let go. Are you also envying me? Yeah. The task force has always feared my apathy, but they always respect you. In contrast, the Purifying Force thinks my way of thinking is a fatal flaw, but they always respect you. Nobody can be perfect. Light and shadow have nothing alike, but they always come together. We don't need to be perfect. It takes the great strength to walk in the darkness. Being a fencer isn't too bad either. It means you have what it takes to become a nun or a witch. Good and bad. Sister and witch, light and shadow. They all come and pass. If this is an imperfection, I think mankind should stay this way. To me, it is the most beautiful sight. Have you made up your own mind? Oh, have you made up your mind? Not to stay in the red tide with those still alive. Right. Even if it means to kill those asking you for help. Yes. Alright, Miss Witch. Before I lose control and hurt you and others. Please. Oh? Oh? This is really good. Oh! Just comment, open the past 2 hours of my stream and you're happy seeing my reaction to this chapter. A new subscriber. Hey, thank you! I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this. This is so good. Uh-oh. Right. Sorry, I feel like my stutter's getting worse as the chapter goes on, but like I'm enjoying this so much. As the night falls, the shallow sea engulfed and the thin mist begins to darken. The visibility is gradually diminishing, and an intangible fear begins to surge in every corner. A purifying force soldier walks out of the fog. He slowly heads towards the water full of red and dark colors, and cluelessly reaches out his hand, as if he's trying to touch the peaceful sea surface. Crimson tentacles suddenly rise from the water, gradually surrounding him. Several bright red spots float to the fog-covered sea surface, catching the constrict soldiers off guard. The punishing virus density of the soldiers lets out the punishing virus density on the see what I mean? The punishing virus density detectors on the soldiers let off a loud alert, indicating the extremely high punishing virus concentration within the creatures hidden under the red spots. They're entirely made up of the punishing virus after all. The purifying force soldiers have not faltered at all. Instead, they take up a step forward, holding up the flare sticks. The bright light helps the hetero creatures to easily locate their targets, but also exposes them to others that are still hiding in the fog. Tackle visible enemies! Numerous bullets are coming from all directions. Some are fired from behind the rock, some from the shoal. A bullet fired directly from behind the purifying force soldier barely misses his ear to the nearest hetero creature. The hetero creature tries to crawl up, but another lance suddenly comes out from the fog, piercing its head, or the part that looks like a head. After confirming the hetero creature is completely silent, the lance is quickly drawn out and disappears in the fog again, awaiting its next victim. Efficient and fatal. This is how the purifying force fights. A gigantic hetero creature slowly crawls out from the sea, making a low, terrifying sound. It seems to have absorbed an enormous amount of red tide to grow this big. It swings its tide-like arm to crush all the hetero creatures on its way, and raises the arm again to the purifying force soldiers holding torches. Weapons are unable to tackle an enemy of this size. Freeze it, Lucia! Understood. In contrast to the hetero creature's crimson color, an icy blue glow appears from the fog. The thrusters on Lucia Plume's hands begin to run, creating a cyclone that sucks nearby fog in and converts it into a freezing chill. Aim at the legs. Freeze the water altogether. Lucia nods and dashes to a large hetero creature in no time, then leaps into the air using the thruster's power. She slams the thruster on the hetero creature's leg, unleashing the extremely low temperature within. Do you think this is Chico, by the way? The massive hetero creature. The one that, like, you know, had to have absorbed a ton in order to get that big. This hit alone cannot eliminate the large hetero creature. With its legs frozen, it can no longer maintain the balance of its gigantic body and falls on the sand. It struggles to get up, but more lances appear and pale up to the ground. The agony makes it let out a human-like scream. Noisy bastard. The purifying force soldier shoves a flare into the hetero creature's throat. Its twisted face is lit up by the burning flames. He stares at the hetero creature for a few seconds as it gets burned in the fire, and healed by the red tide. Curiosity appears on his poker face for the first time. Serious. He's slightly shocked when his name is called, then pulls out the anti-corrupted large caliber gun to shoot at the corrupted's head, till its so-called head completely vanishes on the sand. As the fog gradually dissipates, other hetero creatures also fall back to the sea. When the sea surface is peaceful again, the purifying force soldiers also come out from their hiding places while vigilantly searching for any remaining enemies. Thanks to the caution, not many purifying force members are infected or injured, but the relentless battles over many days made everyone's nerves extremely tense. Nonetheless, they have survived another night of hetero creature attack. After the battle, Lucia summons her thrusters back from the frozen sea. She wants to talk to the purifying force members, but only ends up returning in silence. Commander, Are you okay? Yeah, I'm all good. Don't worry about me, Lucia. Great. I'm the only Graven here with you. Lee knows a lot. Live as a support frame, but neither of them is here. If anything happens to you, I'll never forgive myself. Please tell me immediately if you aren't feeling well. Don't worry, I just feel a little cold. Cold? Should I give my coat to you, commanded? Yeah, it's okay. Well, I wouldn't mind it. Noticing the thruster is covered in ice, Lucia suddenly realizes the cold came from herself. You were just telling a joke to make her relax a little bit. She finally smiles and nods, then puts on a serious face before replying. Commanded, since you were the one... Wait. Commanded, since you were the one who gave this order, please bear with us for a little longer. I bet Lee would be saying this. Lucia looks at the night sky as she returns the katana to its sheath. Perhaps Babylonia is right there in space. Lee and Liv are waiting for them to return. I deserve the cold, but the operation wasn't designed by me. I knew it. This plan is quite risky and feels nothing like what Commandant would choose. But the reticent Purifying Force member almost died in the Dark Sea. But he does not seem to be impacted at all. Just quietly organizing his gear. Each night over the past few days, many hetero creatures would infiltrate the shoreline along the shoal, entering the land. The Purifying Force, unweeded, did our best to eliminate them. Still, a large number of hetero creatures have been broken through our defenses and moved inland. If they ever find out about occupied shelters or conservation areas, many innocent people will die. Instead of fighting alongside the Purifying Force, they've been fighting individually most of the time. Members of the Purifying Force are never good at coordinated operations, let alone a large-scale defense battle. Babylonia has already agreed to deploy mega weapons to contain and eliminate the Red Tide entrance to the sea. But getting such a large quantity of mega weapons and troops together needs at least several more days. My name is Cerberus. Tonight I'll be the bait. You should also come and help. A Purifying Force member came to Graven's camp early this morning during his break. He left these words, then returned to his position without saying anything else. It was quite rude by normal standards. But after spending a few days together, this could be considered his, or the Purifying Force's, most genuine and sincere attempt of communication ever since Bianca left. There were some ups and downs, but at least the result was good. Cerberus notices you looking at him. He just nods in return. It was the simplest bait strategy, but worked wonders. With the limited manpower available, this could arguably be the best plan to eliminate the enemies in a large area, except that nobody could ensure that he, as bait, could survive. You hardly agree with such a dangerous plan, but could at least help with setting up the formation. With Lucia joining you, their chance of success was a lot higher. Fortunately, you're able to hold the incoming hetero creature off the coastline with their number, as their number seems to be diminishing over time. Somehow your instinct is warning you that there's a greater danger lies underneath. Apart from Bianca, we don't really know the Purifying Force well. Indeed, many Purifying Force soldiers vanished on this beach forever over the past few nights. You do not even know their names, though none of them showed any fear or hesitation. Perhaps they had already forgotten their feeling of fear during the countless purging missions. You're about to inspect the battlefield with Lucia, but suddenly feel a gust from the sea that brings a putrid, rotten smell. Not far away, Cerberus suddenly gets on his feet, gazing into the distance. Over there! Oh. He calls out with a controlled voice as the ground begins to tremble. An enormous pale figure rises from the center of the sea, sending crimson tides rushing towards the shore. Sharp crystals formed by the high-intensity punishing virus protrude from the water as after the tides sweep past. Leave the coastline! Lucia immediately rushes out after hearing the alert, activating Plume's quick frost power to freeze a large area of sea and buying time for the Purifying Force to fall back. When everyone has moved to a higher ground, you finally have the time to observe what the giant shadow is. It looks like a human. Could it be a hetero creature? But this size is way too... Cerberus shakes his head and squints in the distance. Just like Lucius, he's never seen any monster like that before. Never seen anything like this, but it seems quite challenging to kill. The detail origin of the monster is still unknown, but it's definitely linked to the Red Tide entering the sea. Humans learned a hard lesson in past battles. All tactics and weapons were futile against the Red Tide. An amorphous monster devours everything. But there's still one hope right now, which gives everyone a reason to keep fighting. Lucia, contact Revelation right now. Roger that. On it now. Lucy nods and attempts to use her terminal to connect to Babylonia. The process only takes a couple of seconds, but it feels like centuries. Hello? Vera! This is Lucia from Graven. As per the battle plan submitted to Lee earlier, Commandant, myself, as well as approximately 30 Purifying Force members are holding our position on the shore where Copperfield Aquarium was located. That's a tongue twister sentence. Ushio looks over back at the giant human in the distance. It seems to be slowly approaching the coastline. We suspect an unknown mutation has occurred as the red tide gathers. A possible new hetero creature of extremely large size has emerged. The potential damage could be devastating if it ever gets on the land. We need reinforcements immediately. What if I say no? Vera, don't do this! What? The voice suddenly rings a bell. It's Vera, Captain of Cerberus. Vera. Right, this is Vera of Cerberus. You still remember my voice after so long. Ouch. The communication is interrupted abruptly. You worried that they could be attacked by the enemy. Hey Vera, you okay? Next moment you hear Vera's furious shout from the terminal. Noctis! Can you ever even drive a boat now? What? Blame the creepy waves, not me. If Noctis can't do it, I will. I would rather just jump off the boat. I'm willing to survive that way. Is that so? I see. Don't push him off the boat! Don't do it, 21. Don't do it. The muffled roar of Noctis soon comes from the other side, sounding as if his head is being squeezed. Oi! Take your stupid robot off my face! I can't see anything! Aren't you going to jump off the boat? Buddy may want to help you. It's called sarcasm, don't you understand? Captain, get number 21 off me! It's your job to take care of her, not mine. Figure it out yourself. I love this family. They're they're a dysfunctional family, but I love them. This isn't my fucking job either. Well, it is from now on. Captain's order. What are they doing there? The other side of the terminal is turned into chaos. Vera does not seem to care. She just casually tidies her hair and talks again as if nothing happened. This is Vera, Captain of Cerberus. We've been requested by the HQ to assist Raven in the siege of Copperfield Aquarium. Can't even read. How are the Omega weapons, Vera? They're sort of ready, but according to Asimov's estimate, for the Omega weapons to contain and eliminate a red tide of this scale, they must be spread out and deployed in appropriate locations. Thanks to Karenina and the engineering force's effort, Omega weapons have entered mass production in the lunar base. But now the lunar base is severely damaged, you must put them to best use. The engineering force worked overnight to install auto-drifting engines on some Omega weapons. Once you put them in the sea, they'll automatically head to the right position and activate. Unfortunately, we can't do so on the coastline and need to manually deploy them. Manually, it's the most challenging part. We don't have manpower. At least we have, we'll be there when we finish setting up the Omega weapons in the sea. That's all. Bye! Well, the Purifying Force has not suffered a great loss. Most of the members have been wounded over the past few days of fighting. There's not many support contracts who are assigned to the Purifying Force. Some members are able to function due to lack of repair. We can have at least one more squad. Kamui! I've not seen him in so long! I missed him! I missed him! Oh, Commandant seems in trouble. Time for a grand entrance. Yo! A tall figure is rapidly sliding down the sand dune not far away. Under his feet is a great... Is Strikehawk joining in? Under his feet is a great sword that's almost as long... Wait! No way he's using his great sword as a surfboard. It's almost as long as the person which is using it as a sandboard. No one else could have done this in Babylonia. Kamui! Despite his awesome stance, Kamui does not seem to know how to brake well. After spinning a few rounds in the sand, he finally comes to a halt by driving the great sword into the sand. Kamui's here too! Now we have one more to help us, Commandant. Actually, I'm not the only one. Captain Others is also here, but I was the first to arrive. Wait, is Kamui gonna be here too? Kamui sounds easy, but the venom marks in his body indicate that Strikehawk is also engaged in a long fight with the hetero creatures that broke through the defense. Thanks, Kamui! Kamui just wipes his nose, smiles and nods. He then jumps up, waving at the dude. Captain! We're here! Hey, Chrome! Kamui! I did ask you to go to Raven first, but you shouldn't have ignored the terminal. Chrome sighs as he walks down the dune. He pats on Kamui's shoulder, then salutes to you. Commandant, 4 members of Strikehawk who were— Yes! Everyone's here! Okay, I'm gonna not fangirl, but... You can give us any task. 4, is Kamu also here? Yes! Kamu! Correct, he's heading toward the outer defense point. Speaking of which, where's Wanchi? Over there! Oh, she's sniping. You find another figure on the dune. He just yawns and waves at you. I'm not going down. This is a good sniping spot. I'll cover you from here. Will he be alright? Don't worry. He's most awake at this time of night. You then hear the massive strike call from Chrome's terminal. Come on! I arrived at the defense point in the outer coastline. Understood. Please protect the— wait, Chrome's British, isn't he now? I forgot. Please protect the deployed mega weapons from the enemy attack. Alright, I'll just kill everything that's coming this way. Each task isn't too bad sometimes. I'll leave the rest to you. I'm not doing British accent for Chrome. I'm not gonna keep switching. A Babylonian light vessel is rapidly approaching the shore. I must see Vera and Cerberus. It's been so long since we got a camo sighting. It's been so long since we got camo. Wanshi, well, Chrome and Wanshi feel like they've been more recent for some reason, but I don't think they have necessarily. But like, Camo and Kamui, even like especially Kamui, I don't think we've seen it in ages. Alright then, let's roll. Maybe I might just be biased though, because I do use Chrome and Wanshi all the time, so I could just be getting confused. They're like my go-to. Commandant, this is Chrome. I'm preparing to set up an area defense using Omega weapons. But we need to stop the attack from the hetero creatures first before they cause any trouble. The hetero creatures could land at any minute. Let's get prepared. Oh, my throat is killing me today. What it is my like cold is getting worse. I'm like slowly losing my voice. Considering the number of the enemies, I think we should get auxiliary defense weapons ready. But you can hear I'm straining. 1 second, I have some more water. Almost drank an entire bottle this stream. There you go. I have several simple defense towers here. You decide where to place them, Strikeout Captain. Then place them on the east coast to kill the hetero creatures landing from there. Ooh. Oh, cool. Wait, we can just go wherever we want? Does it matter? We just place them wherever we want to, or... I did say the east, right? So... Oh, just wherever we want. Cool. We're gonna look if there are any hetero creatures landing. You keep working on the defense towers. We will do our job. Please take care. Come on, Chrome! Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, people coming?
I saw this coming.
I love Chrome. Oh, my throat. There we go. Scarlet Captain, 3 types of defense towers are ready to use after repair. Ooh. Can enemy float? Oh wait, make enemy float probably be cool. Let's place it down here, why not? Okay, here comes another wave.
This will pave the path to victory!
Yeah, come on, Chrome! We good? Nice. How to use Chrome. Turn off brain mash buttons. Yep. He's great, though. Use a mega weapon to form an area of defense. This way we should be able to hold a few hetero creatures for a while. Oh, another floating one. The floating ones are fun. Can I do all floating ones? Next wave? Ah, here it comes.
This will pave the path to victory!
Chrome is Ungabunga and I love it. Phew, finally made it. Killing enemies is better activity for me than sailing on the sea. Oh, Vera! Hey, Vera's here too now! Oh god, my throat is just dying. Vera, I thought you were out there you out there on the sea. We just got the mega weapons ready, and we're back, just like that. The head of creatures attacked us again. The energy towers we placed were all destroyed. Time to work again. Let's kill them all. I haven't used this version of Aaron so long.
Feed me.
There we go.
Have your perfect little victory, Commandant.
I love her. Oh, my throat. Oh, exactly halfway. Nice. Alright. Should we split it here? Or should we keep going? I think we can probably keep going a little bit. Oh, this one. Wait, Lee! Okay, now we're doing this. We're doing this. Coincidentally, Lee and Liv bump into each other on the front of the Babylonian HQ. Lee waves the document in his hand. Liv, are you here to submit the application too? Liv is slightly surprised. She chuckles and takes an application exactly the same as Lee's. I guess it will be more convincing if both of us do it together. Let's try. Any exchange will be good. Over the past few days, they've been closely watching the battles on the surface. According to information sent back by Commandant and Lucia, the head of creatures' attacks weren't as fierce as they expected and could still be held off. However, the more manageable the situation is, the more likely a great catastrophe is approaching. Having experienced and survived countless battles, both Liv and Lee have to acknowledge the ominous presentiment of theirs. They nod to each other, press the doorbell of HQ and walk forward, only to find another guest already inside. Kanina! Yes! Kanina's standing. Okay, right. These times in the story, they're my favorite, is when everyone gets together, right? My favorite is when, like, everyone gets together. Kanina's standing boldly in front of Nicola's office. Hands on her waist. Your mega weapons have all been assembled and modified. The engineering force can join in the fight too. Hey, Teddy! Nobody knows the mega weapons better than us. If such a large quantity of mega weapons is required, like the commandant said, we can monitor the process significantly, increase the chance of success. Bianca was lost for so long. We can't rescue her if the red tide isn't cleared up. Commander, please let us go. Nicola lets out a sigh. He looks at the application to skip multiple levels of authority to be delivered directly to him. And stares at Celica. I tried to stop them, but it didn't work. I really tried. Feeling Nicola's anger, Celica sensibly steps aside, but still gives Kadina and the others an encouraging look. No. How many times do I have to say this? Remain on standby until the HQ's finalized the strategy. Besides, what can the two of you possibly do? Able to think of something to rebut. Kadina just bitterly stares at Nicola. Count us both in then. Lee and Liv walk in and stand next to Kanina. We'd also like to go to the surface to help this operation. I got two of you out of the battle to protect you. We can't let the users of new specialized frames take such a risk. You need to understand your importance. This decision was also based on the opinion of the Graven Commandant. He wants to say something, but Liv speaks first. But Commandant is a vital part to new specialized frames. We would have died long ago without that person. No, our ending might be even worse than death. Liv knows the significance of new specialized frames more than anyone. It was a risky bet, and she was the only one to step away from destruction. She's the only one to step away from destruction. I can't even speak at this point. If everything goes all over again, she could have lost everything. Maybe one day. It's not Lee and myself. Other convicts will also be able to use specialized frames. I'm sure Commandant will become the most important assistants. Lee looks into Liv's eyes and nods. He understands what she was trying to say. Liv and he might not be able to successfully change in specialized frames, and failure often leads to death. Commandant will have to bear the future of mankind in that case. How can we talk about the future if we lose the present? Nicola closes his eyes. The rest of the people cannot tell what he's thinking. They can only wait in silence. Celica. Celica did not expect her name to be called. She quickly runs to Nicola. Yes, Commander. Get me Scarab. Celica quickly looks up on her mission record table. Tsunade wa Nicola suddenly mentioned the Scarab Squad. But the only Scarab member in Babylonia is Yada. She's currently in an event with Harley Joe, a temporary commandant. How will do. Remember, she has shuttle pilot experience. And she's a good fighter too. Harley Joe is experienced in ground service battles. Put him in as well. Nicola pauses for a moment, then continues to speak. Send another order to Cerberus. Send another order to Cerberus, but their commandant, Murray, isn't fit for the surface operation. Let him use the remote link. Murray. He has almost forgotten his little brother's already commanded. Before he realizes, Murray's become a crucial part of Babylonia. Commander, did you disagree with the operation? Ah, Nicola smiles. Nicola laughs sarcastically, looks at Karenina and shakes his head. It's not about whether I agree or not. The HQ's original plan has already considered utilizing all available resources. Still, there's one last problem. May I know what problem it is? Alright, let me explain to you. We don't have much time, so I'll just be brief. Nicola turns on the tactical projector, displays all sorts of information near a copper-filled aquarium. The vast amount of crimson dots represent enemies. A high number of hetero creatures have gathered around the red tide that has entered the bottom of the sea. They aren't as widespread as the last time, but have a higher concentration. Karenina rests her chin on her hand, thinking about the distribution map on the screen. If that's the case, we can't easily break through even though we have the latest shuttle engine. Are you implying we must detour? According to a report sent by the Great Raven Commandant, a large human-led hetero creature seems to have appeared in the central area. The large quantity of hetero creatures... English is so difficult. With a large quantity of hetero creatures spawning around it, I don't think it would be feasible to take the land route either. Still, I have to give you credit for coming up with the idea other than direct confrontation. Well done. None of your business. No, actually, we need a frontal breakthrough. As long as we can gather enough manpower, it'll be safer to cross the flying hetero creature as a large group. Lee zooms in on the map, concentrates on looking for a particular set of coordinates. IR22. IR22. Or is it IR22? It really is here. If we enter from this airspace, we can fully utilize the acceleration power of the new engine to lose most of the flying hetero creatures. Then we can reach this ground location that is relatively closer to where the red tide enters the sea. Here, can you see? There's a valley that connects to the entrance to the sea directly. Humans will probably set up an ambush, but hetero creatures don't have that thought. And here we can avoid engaging a large number of hetero creatures in open space. Lee suddenly realizes everyone is listening to his analysis. Lee? Keep going, don't worry. Nicola waves his hand, telling you to continue. If, this is just an assumption, we can split into two groups after passing the flying hetero creatures. The first group should deliver the mega weapons to the destination as soon as possible. The second group will go to the surface to seek all available forces that can help. Are you saying that Babylonia alone cannot stop the disaster? Correct. We need to use everything available. Lee does not know why he's feeling that way, but he's quite certain that the situation is about to change drastically. Perhaps just in a few hours. HQ is also planning to send in forces and a large group to break through the enemies. That's why you're all involved. We will also take Lee's plan and the coordinates he mentioned into consideration. Now the question is whether we can find enough breakthrough forces. They better have real combat experience. We are really short of hands now. Rosetta is in the engineering force at the moment. She also wants to be a part of the operation. Counter in. Everyone is joining! Good! Now the engineering force is also here as a standard squad. We need at least one more squad of constructs. Nicola's fingers knock on the desk as he thinks of possible candidates. Darkarius is still in maintenance. That squad has a lot of unstable factors, but I have no time to worry about Hassan. He will take care of the parliament. Finally made up his mind, Nicola nods and stands up, facing everyone else. We have faced numerous sudden disasters, but this time we have done everything we can. I want a perfect mission. Oh, I messed that up. Whoops. Save everybody you can save, and stop any disaster you can stop. Nicola nods and looks at the center of the tactical map where the red dots are. Get ready. Assemble in the shuttle hangar in 120 minutes. It's all coming even now! Egret? Yeah, I think so. We haven't seen that squad in ages. The first wave of hetero creatures attacked from the red tide has been neutralized. The mega weapons are also deployed, however, the number of hetero creatures keeps rising. Endless hetero creatures are rushing out from the sea like real waves, eroding the defense force, the defenses formed by the mega weapons continuously. Hey, the mega weapons are wearing out. You there, move more mega weapons here. Burial blocks the hetero creature's attack for a few isolated Purifying Force members with a katana, and slashes one of the enemies in half. The Purifying Force members don't seem to be following Vera's order. Just listen to what she said. Do you think you're better than her? The Purifying Force members look at one another, and put their weapons away and start doing something that they aren't necessarily good at. Good judgment, then. There. Without good judgment, I will die. Then you should go help them. I'm all good by myself here. Vera pokes the katana back into Vera pokes the katana into a thick armored hetero creature, but is unable to pull it out as the blade is stuck inside the armor. Behind the rocks, Vera. Another hetero creature was hiding behind the rocks and got washed into the shore. Seeing Vera in trouble, it quickly charges at her. Vera lets go of the katana and blocks its attack with a folded off hand blade. But the creature quickly wraps around her body. Just when Vera's infection level keeps rising, someone hurls the katana over, impelling the hetero creature to the rock. It was a Purifying Force soldier named Cerberus. I'm not going to move the weapons, because I'm a little stronger than them. Besides, fighting is the only thing I'm good at. Cerberus keeps on the struggling hetero creature and cuts it in half with Vera's katana before returning it to her. We shall see. The coastline defense should be fine for some time. Commanded. According to Wanshi's observation, the giant humanoid seems to be walking towards here slowly. Right. It's probably attempting to get on the land. The humanoid's purpose and origin are still unknown, but the current speculation shows if it ever gets on the land, it will devour all lives along its path and turn the land into a dead, scorched earth. Commanded. Have you noticed it? Right. It's getting windy. Rain starts to fall, and the wind gradually picks up. Soon, gales of cold rain begin to hit the coastline. A storm is imminent. This time, the weather is not on the human side. The storm churns up crimson waves that splash on the defense borne by omega weapons. Countless hetero creatures have crossed the defense line, charging towards the humans. Spread out. Protect the omega weapons. The center of the coastline is most severely damaged by the waves. The Purifying Force members have no time to respond before their positions are stormed by a sudden wave of hetero creatures. Within seconds, the coastline defenses have had a breach, exposing the temporary command center with lots of omega weapons stored inside. Dozens of hetero creatures are rushing towards you. It is too late to evacuate. Commandant! Commandant, get down! You're in the shower from behind! You must instinctively swat down as much as possible. In the next split second, a storm of bullets flies over your head, blowing a few hetero creatures into pieces. Lee! I knew it! Lee gives you a quick nod as he races past. He's heading towards Lucia, who's also coming over. Both of them are driving the hetero creatures into the encirclement. You suddenly feel a pair of slim yet strong arms. They help you get up. Lucia! No, not Lucia, sorry. Liv! My brain! My brain is fried by Lee. I got so excited. And you heard commanded. On music. Liv insists on giving you a quick full body scan. Her frown eyebrows have finally relaxed. I'm not the Purifying Force. Understood. Leave them to me. I'll try my best as always. Liv then picks up the medical kit and heads to the front line along with her levy guns that are already on standby. Compared to the giant waves, the fighters in the battle may look insignificant, but to those in the command center, they are greater than any tide. The Krieger-Raven members are equally insignificant compared to the berserk, bloodthirsty hetero creatures. But when they stand alongside one another, nothing seems to stop them on the battlefield. I love this! Finally, it's to play Lee. Lee, like usual, I attack and you cover me. Understood. Liv will support us from behind. Leave this to me. It's been a long time since we fought Taylor last time. Yeah, well that's not something worth celebrating. It's nice to fight with you and the commanded. You two still remember the collaboration tactics, right? Then let's go. This is practice for using my own room now.
Out of the way! Is this all I have? Be my slave! Bloom!
My throat is killing me right now, but I must keep fighting for me.
I shall pave a path.
Where did Lee go?
Still trying to run.
I shall pave
I love
a
Lee's
path.
English voice so much, by the way. We good? Oh, no enemies, let's go. Okay, cool. silence. Nice. Yes, look, these guys are doing great. They're not as cool as us, but they're still doing great, right? Alright. Lee's leading the way. Raven! No wonder you're the elite squad. You purifying force don't even know how to say thank you. Lee! Never mind, let's fight together. I love Lee. I'm not gonna mess with tactics. I'm just gonna...
Justice Captain.
Oh, enemies eliminated, cool. I went overpowered. I went overkill. It's so nice seeing Raven together like this. Uh-oh.
I'm fine.
I'd advise giving up.
Keep an eye. I shall pave a path.
Why is Lee so cool?
I shall pave a path.
Cool, let's keep going. Who needs tactics and even a little satellite strike? Yes. Ah, here it is. So this is their boss. Typically disgusting. Watch out. Don't worry, it's just a scratch. Defeat him and we can split up and take care of the other enemies. Come on, Lee. Lead the way. Ah, pun not intended. Well, pun was very intended actually. I lied.
I shall pave an eye. Keep an eye. I shall pave a path.
And here it comes. Big nuke.
Still trying to run.
Take this! Out of the way! Keep an eye. I shall pave a path. Keep an eye.
Feels weird without any music. Is the music like a bug or should it be playing? Well, should not be playing.
I'd advise giving up.
Uh-oh.
I shall keep an eye.
Oh. Slowing
I shall
down.
pave a path.
That's not good. Cover me, Lee. Already on it. Lee continues to shoot with one hand, while loading with a high explosive magazine with the other. He fires high temperature flames that can evaporate the seawater towards the area with dense hetero creatures. Through the breach Lee created, Lucio launches one of the mega weapon deployment points. The hetero creatures that were burned by Lee's flames were instantly frozen by our chilling cold. Set the mega weapon now, Liv. I got this. The coordinates are already recorded. Holding on a mega weapon, Liv runs towards the defense position and swiftly installs it into the encirclement that was damaged by the hetero creatures, destroying the coastline defense. How long can the mega weapons last? After the battle, the mega weapons are almost used up. The defense will not last long if the weapons are not replenished. You don't need to worry anymore, Commandant, because you see an engineering force transport tracker rapidly approaching. A girl is driving it. I wonder who it could be. Karina! Karina from the engineering force. Yoga Raven, Commandant. The back of mega weapons are here. The truck comes to an abrupt stop. Karina patiently jumps off it, along with another girl you've never met before, coming out down the rear seat. Nice to meet you, Raven, Commandant. It's Teddy. She can handle all system-related problems with mega weapon. Well, Karina will take over whenever you need violence. Sounds very reliable. Teddy gazes around with an evil grin. I heard you were speaking for Karina in the parliament. She was quite thankful for that and kept talking about how to repay that favor. What? I never said that. I don't like owing someone a favor, indeed. At least I can repay it this time. Just let us know if you need anything. Don't just count me in. Alright, can you fix these damaged mega weapons first? That's a lot. You're definitely not holding back. Just then, Kama sends a comms request! Kama! He's watching the outer area. Hey, the Omega weapons you've deployed in the sea are being attacked by the hetero creatures. A lot of them already seem damaged. You want to do something about it? Kama points at the camera of his terminal to the sea. A lot of hetero creatures are already recklessly charging towards the encirclement of Omega weapons. They will not last long. Where's your light boat, Vera? Hey, number 21. Where's our boat? Hey, not this. Where's our boat? It's all rocks here. The boat's stranded at the shore. It just crushed all these rocks. You heard that, Graving Commandant? We hardly made it here, and the boat's already scrapped after the tough voyage. Hearing your conversation, Carnina suddenly remembers something and smiles. Worry not. After spilling with us, Rosetta went back to the Arctic Great Union seeking help. She should have arrived now. Oh? Oh? Thank you! I actually thought that, as a forest guard, given all these barriers in the past, I would be rejected. Did you learn this politeness from the guys in Babylonia? Right! Rosetta, you don't need to be so polite. If this ocean is contaminated by the red tide from now on, the Arctic Great Union would probably be devastated, given that it almost completely relies on the ocean to survive. Yeah, I can't believe everyone's coming in too. This is amazing. We're just helping ourselves after all. You don't need to hold back. Just use this as much as you need to. Exactly. There are no more barriers now. We're all on the same ship, hunting the same big fish. The captain gazes into the distance. Not far away, the giant humanoid is still relentlessly heading towards the land. I guess this fish is too big for us. However, the captain swings his hand forward. A large harpoon quickly fires out, piercing the wandering header creature. We can still tackle some little ones. Zeta smiles. She lands on the ship's bow, pointing her spear at the enemies that she had to confront while whispering to herself. Commandant, this time I'll fight for myself, and I'm not alone. Everybody in the ARU will fight for themselves. For the future! This is so cool. Everyone's getting involved, right? I think I'll probably split it here now. Cause we're over halfway. I guess there's some stuff to look forward to on Sunday when I'm going to be picking this up. Oh, my poor back.
Oh, you're so tired that you can't even make the correct
Thanks, Roland.
judgments. How can I ever pass up on this perfect opportunity?
My back is
Come over
dying.
here.
Right, so
Yes, that's it.
I'll be playing the rest of the story, by the way, on Sunday.
It doesn't matter
So,
if you're mistaken.
look forward to
me for
that.
someone else.
But if you haven't yet played this game, and you want to pick it up, now is such a good time to. If I show you guys this, they've done like new guide missions. And you can get like a free S rank picker and a free S rank weapon. And like now's a really good time to join. So, thanks, Pin. If you want to download the game, I would honestly really recommend it because I've been playing this game for like well over a year now, and it's incredible, and I love it so much. It's also got PC client, which is what I'm using. If you also want to play on PC as well, but you know that's by the way, also if you're like, oh, my PC's not good enough, this game could run on like anything. It's Kuro games. They are like magicians, right? They can optimize anything. So this game runs on like anything you have. Anyway, sorry. I just think it's worth it. I'm biased, but like it's really cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Actually, whether or not this is stream tomorrow, I don't know. I might take a day off because of my throat. We'll see how I feel. But let you guys know what I do. Nothing else. I will see you Sunday for part 2 of this. I want to see more Bianca. She is very, very cool. Sorry for my stuttering today as well. I need to yeah, I need to fix my throat. I really I thought it'd be fine, but I need to rest. So I'll see you guys then. Oh, but you can play this game on launch settings and it still slaps. Yeah, but like even then, this game is just so optimized. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for stopping by. I really did. If you did, please consider subscribing. I'm stuttering again. See, please like the video already. Please download this game. Thank you so much, Korean, for sponsoring me. But I mean, like, you guys know how much I love this game. I've got like a whole shelf of merch. My Lee is sitting next to me. But yeah, this game's incredible. See you guys for part 2, I guess. Yes. Good night, everyone. Good night.